Hey guys, Frank here from the D20 Misfits. Just want to welcome you all to our new episode 53 that we have no idea what we're going to call it yet. But I just want to throw it out there that this is going to be really fun. The start of the Ember Temple is about to happen. So sit back, relax, grab your favorite drinks, get comfortable because this is going to be a fun time. We need to figure out what happened with Yarrick in the fall and how everybody's going to react. So, again, if you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button and notification bell. It helps us out a lot. We're very close to hitting 100
subscribers.
100 subscribers, yeah.
7 away.
7 away, yeah. So we're at 93. So let's get to 100, please. All right, so just sit back, relax, and get ready for another fun, exciting, tearful, horrific episode of The Curse of Strahd, The Curse of Shadows. And welcome back, guys. So last we left off, you know when you see a hair, you have no idea where that's coming from because I can fit. There it is. Listen, no, seriously. I was literally looking here and I felt like there was something. Like,
Just say, don't you hate that?
I do. Anyway, so last we left off, the party left the outpost in Slinka Pass, there on the bridge, going or crossing the bridge, seeing the vast broken down statues of dragons that are there. Starting to walk across the bridge. Don't give me that deep sigh, man.
Sigh of shit.
Starting across the bridge, seeing a dark, hooded figure on a black steed in the middle of the bridge, smiling, grinning. Found out that it was Strahd, saying no further. And then you reached a very holy place to him. Sanctuary of sorts, and to demonstrate the power that he was granted here, he raised Argynvost from the dead as a Draco Lich, and as being the guardian for the bridge of the Ember Temple. There, as the dragon came closer, flying over the bridge. Some of you were already thinking strategic. We can't fight on this bridge. Let's take him out towards the tower. That didn't end the way you guys wanted it to. As you guys battled on this bridge, laying into it as Argynvost was laying into you. And to see a dragon produce smites is a feat in its own, to see how much he has fallen. Or the power that he had once he was mortal. With a new tactic with Navera and Yarrick opening a portal to land on Argynvost's back, giving somebody on there to deal damage to. Smart tactic. Very risky. Has its own sorts of pitfalls that you would fail. Death. is welcomed if you failed. As the battle still goes and you guys trying to keep Argynvost at least steady, while Yerrick, going through the portal, lands on the back, attacking, trying to sever the wing to get him to be on the ground, making it an easier fight. Upon severing the wing with the blade of Argynvost, able to sever the wing, he lost control and started to fall. And fall. Through mist, fog, like walking on clouds over a bridge. And as he's free falling, we have no idea what the outcome is. And that's where we left off before everybody started to make plans to do what they wanted to try to save. So let's see what happens as the party figures out, or tries to find means, if not, what fate lies for Yerrick. We'll see when we come back. Alright, well, welcome back, guys.
Been here the whole time, bro.
So, as the battle ended, with Sivanak giving the final
25 blows.
unleashing a relentless punch
Welcome to the
after
anime
punch
community.
after punch, turning the Draco Lich into dust as the effect of his breath weapon layers off and you guys are no longer paralyzed. Before that happens, before you guys interact,
I'm already looking down. I'm already there, like,
Shit.
let's set
my last minute's flashing before that.
Yeah, I need to use that. We need to get you
Yeah.
kind of sauce. So hoping your skin.
as you fall, seeing going through mist, seeing the bottom, and seeing this river run. As you're falling after what happened, what are Yerrick's final thoughts before?
And then we'll finally get to see his son.
So what's going through it? Falling.
Oh,
It's just your son.
this is a hell of a way to go. There's no honor in falling. There's no honor in a death delivered by your own hands. He didn't have more time with his wife.
Yeah, there was something in my eye. I don't know. Well,
That's
maybe
what
probably
got-
had a little bit of dust left on that case.
That's what's going through his mind.
He's ready for the Valkyries.
Stop, Portia.
My nose was itchy and I was upset. Well, if you quit brushing that dust from your beard or in your nose.
I know. Just thinking and rushing in and thinking, seeing your life flash before your eyes, how you got here. You know, the people you've met, the horrors you fought, the magic that you now have seen, dragons, vampires, werewolf, but not the way your kin is. Seeing all that, seeing the life of what your son grown, the brought up, his mannerisms, his face, his beliefs, seeing what he could possibly turn into. You know, just now Yurik's finding a place for himself. A place where he is as valued as much as his tribe is. To have a second family that were strangers but are now more close together. To be married out of all things in this time of horror. And you feel the cold, sharp force of ice cold wash over you. And from then your mind and all you see, darkness. Just darkness takes over. You stray from thought, from image, starting to forget who you are in a vast void of emptiness. You start to sleep. Get sleep. Eyes get more heavy. To almost peacefully you go. Almost like you're flying, you feel. Is it your soul leaving? Is it the water? The ripples of this river carrying you somewhere? But you open your eyes, you see nothing but sky. Like you're flying. Gliding over mountain ranges. Seeing the sun hit you in the face. Feel the warmth of it. And your eyes get heavy again. And close. And wake up again. Same effect of wakeless. Then you hear the sound of wings. Old Valkyries ride Pegasus. But you don't see it. But you can hear it. Still looking up, you can see the lands of the river. And all you hear, hang on, you're gonna be okay. Back to you, on the bridge. What are you guys doing?
Keep your emotions. Jeez.
On the bridge, now that the dust is finally settling from Sibonac's...
Definitely moved.
From Sibonec giving the final blow to the Dracolis and the turning to ash and just dispersing into the ground and the wind taking it.
Did I understand that the dragon had attempted to communicate to that one? Since I'm at, like, bridge, and I'm looking down from where you, like, since I broke the paralysis first, I'm looking down, like...
Can you speak your comment?
Yeah.
I would say when the dust settles and leaves, all that is heard, thank you. I now sit beside the Hummet.
She kind of, like, she hears it, since he'd be, like, here, and she's looking down, kind of like... I'm guessing everybody's still over here. Are you guys
I'm running
from your
over.
paralysis?
I'm
You
running
think
over
I'm
where you
gonna
are.
jump still on?
Exactly. I'm running over to where you are, and I'm locking my arms around you.
Yeah, she's probably tilted at the bridge, just like staring down, like it's a void.
And then, like, not like walking, like, bitch, you're not going anywhere. I'm
Right.
literally wrapping my arms around you, and I'm putting my head on your shoulder, like, trying to console you and shit.
Do I see a sword laying anywhere?
You guys still standing in your paralysis state after you broke it? Or...
I never got hit with it.
Yeah, he was
You're at
inside the.
He
what
played
I'm
chicken.
meaning is, what do you guys do? Are
I was
we
playing
just going
sniper.
with whatever we're doing? And you guys just...
Well, the point I was paralyzed, you guys were still doing stuff, so I guess I'm gonna look around and try to see like what was going on.
So everybody taking a minute to catch themselves.
Yeah.
After the paralysis wearing off, the shock, looking around, you guys all notice, minus, I would say, the three of you.
She might have seen it too.
Well, yes, in a sense. As all you guys look around the bridge. Actually, everybody roll me perception.
18? That sounds healthy.
Oh, good.
18.
actually.
Dirty 20.
I think it's 17 plus 3. Phone's being saved, but it's
So
natural
it's
17 so far.
So, 20s, 18s.
22.
Cell phone, wake up.
For the 18s and 20s. Looking around. There is no break within the fog. Looking down in the mist, there is no break in it to determine what direction, but he is not in sight. People with 20s see a little bit of movement coming from the northwestern side across the bridge. See a group of 4 scaling a mountain on the other side of the bridge.
But can they tell what? It's just something scaling.
Just see a group of 4, looks to be 4 creatures climbing the side of the mountain.
So,
The
here I am
22.
with an 18.
The 22.
I'm not passive.
To you, see those 4 individuals, but then also across the bridge, you can see a break in the cold wind blowing snow and ice. You see a break in it. You can almost see 2 blue eyes staring back at you as you get closer and just squint and try to focus your sight. Claw marks, lizard-like. You see the outline of wings, horns, smoke.
Wait, my Drake's out, so.
But he's the only one that notices this. You don't, and he doesn't.
Yeah, guys. I don't know what everybody's doing here, but we got some shit going on across the bridge here. We might want to prepare for it.
What do you
So-
see?
Right now, it's just some.
It looks like an outline of a dragon.
That's dirty 19 for the Drake.
Looks like something we just fought.
Still, he's only sees it then.
Might be another dragon.
As does it look like it's attempting to come this way, or is it just looking? Is it attempting to move? Is it just staring?
Oh, right now it's just staring, but it wasn't there
got
before. At
this thing
least
lit.
it wasn't made aware of during the fight. It's,
And that could
just
be
crawled up.
it could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. But
Not really where dragons are a good thing.
Just
Sometimes.
Our destination lies across this bridge, and
Uh-huh.
there's a giant dragon possibly on the other side of it. So,
And it's not making any movement yet. So that is my question before someone goes dragon. How long does your ceremony last? Take whatever. You just throw things and then done.
but
You guys do different ceremonies, whether it's someone dying or whatever.
Oh, it takes an hour.
Cool. I'm not doing that. Sorry. Someone seems a little trigger happy. Do you want to go to the front and play pew pew, possible ow ow die die?
I'm just letting everybody know what I see. So,
We have one person ready to fight, whether it's good or bad. I'm making sure if we want to be small about it or we just want to go pew pew.
either which way, we're gonna have to walk up on the
I
dragon.
know this.
So,
Well, I haven't. There's one thing I could do.
gather your wits about it and get ready.
Well,
Whether it's a friendly dragon or not.
Who
still
speaks
be
Draconic?
ready.
Anton.
So you two here in Draconic. Grave, seek out across the bridge.
grave.
And you see another silhouette. You with the eyes seeing another silhouette of something slightly smaller but almost the same size as his drake. Just wings. And you can make out through as it's getting closer and closer. A little bit of red, bronze, flying.
Well, we have incoming now, so.
Ready weapon.
Fantastic. You ready?
Can we just hide in the building?
I won't attack it unless it attacks.
Cool.
Who's up at the head of
What
this
building
bridge right
would
now?
you like to have?
Me, Amari,
The
Noella, and Amari. Me, Amari, Noella, and Sivna. We're at the head right there because he's still in the building, so he's behind and we're behind someone.
Sivana, you hear in your mind, come with me. As it looks to be a bronze pseudo-dragon flying around you and then going back the way it came.
We are being summoned.
Sorry.
That little flying creature that just came out here.
You can understand it.
I don't know, something in my head.
Then it used some kind of message sending ability, most likely.
Yeah, so gather your wits, and when you're ready, we can head towards them, or...
Where are you?
What?
Let's go! Sorry. I think you understand that a little more. Let's
It's
go.
like it's going back and forth, like it's staying 15 feet ahead to go. Like it goes forward and then
Sorry, he said pulling chicken, so I had to do it just to be funny.
kind of like waiting for you guys to get closer before going forward.
Cool. Everybody precautionary weapons out.
Weapons out, weapons ready. Me and my Echo will start walking towards. Hopefully everybody will be following me.
Put
If
away.
not, you know, it is what it
I'm
is.
just double checking. This way we establish that it's out, so in case anything happens.
Yeah.
So with that, as you guys are walking across this bridge,
As we're walking, Noella's looking back at where he walked off, basically. It's like,
She's not looking anymore. She's just like,
this dragon goes out 10 more feet and then circles back around like almost on a dime's turn. And starts to circle you and go forward a little bit more and then circle you again. Almost like a protection. Like it's protecting and going forward. And as you guys get closer and closer, a astral dragon stands before you. Looks like a starry night.
we need someone who would like to surprise
Like
us
an
with
astral
this.
city. It looks at you and you hear Torn, just stop. We know them.
Sound unfamiliar to us? Voice?
And he lifts up the wing and you see a familiar half-elf. White hair.
You sound like
Red eyes. One, as he looks closer to you, you see a mark on his eye that pulses as he's looking at you.
Oh, this motherfucker. That's exactly
The
what
same
Noah says.
red and gold robes. Little bit of leather armor on him. You guys met him once before when you guys came to play Puck's little game.
What's up, Sat? Nice to see you
That
again.
wasn't Puck's game that we saw. It was when we went all over
Puck's
the
game.
game.
Yeah, it was
Really?
Puck's
Did you go see
game.
the gods?
No, it was Puck's game when you guys fight the dragon.
No, Puck wasn't there.
Buck
They
was
did.
there.
Puck was there.
You saw
It was
him
Puck's
with
game,
Draken.
and you guys were playing the dragon, and you guys were fighting the dragon to where
So I don't know who this is.
Amari doesn't know.
I could have sworn the only
You
time-
two don't know who he is. The rest of everybody else.
Yeah, I do, in a way.
Well, yeah, okay, in a way, yes. You
But I could have
semi-
sworn.
He was also
Okay.
in the other one shot, yes, but he originally made an appearance in Puck's games.
That was his first appearance in a
I
second.
remember
honestly
meeting
don't
him
remember
at
meeting him
that
in Bob's game.
minus
It
the
was
Oh,
right
right
at
at
the
the
beginning of the
beginning.
woods.
When you guys were in the woods going, yeah, because
You know why?
Because he took to the trees, he summoned the dragon to go after you, Noella, that was looking at him.
No, you know the reason I believe that that's the only time we did it because he's like, I don't care who the hell you people are when we went to gods. He's like, but I got a job to do and I gotta get back to the person I'm protecting.
Right, that's what
That
they're...
was at the gods.
But beforehand, when he appeared in the forest,
It was literally a split second.
and then he left and goes, I need to find Lucy. It's all you heard. And then he backed
So
That
then,
is
not
true.
even
I
everybody
do
in the
remember
party
that, yeah.
remembers seeing him because they'd be like, that no one really saw him
No,
anyway.
Puck said, "You're not one of my players."
Put him back in.
Players.
Yeah.
So
do
even
remember
I
if
need
it's a
to-
split second, no one's gonna really
But
remember.
other
that.
than
But
the
then we saw him
other...
in the
Then we all
Blade
remember
Wolves.
him.
Yeah.
In the one shot, yes. And you
Something.
see Torin lift her wing up, and there is a body of a very still Yerrick. Holy shit.
You see, like, just straight faced.
And sat down there, almost standing over top of him, straddled over top of him, looking down.
Noah has a very
You're a very interesting creature. Just looks back at you. We've met before.
It's been a while.
we have.
Did you find who you were looking for?
No.
Apparently you didn't make it back.
No, I came. So I was across the astral sea, seeing things beyond understanding, and then I thought I was coming back the way I came, and it shot me out here. But I feel a strong pull towards this mountain. And then I saw somebody following, so me and Torres snatched him up.
And we thank you very graciously for.
Kind of goes down and puts his hand on him. You see this orange glow go over him. Well, if you haven't said your goodbyes, I suggest you do it now.
Her staff just slowly just turns into a sight.
You see, like, it's bright, and then it starts to fade.
Does he have any health in him at all? Even slightest.
His soul's about to leave his body.
She walks up. Has a diamond and cracks it. Splays it over and uses Revivify. It's been within that 1 minute. Okay, fine.
What?
If you're not able and you say to say our goodbyes, I
I was just gonna... I don't know who he is let alone your people. You've been once. I thought it wasn't me. And you're telling me about if to say your goodbyes? I'm just being nice. I didn't have to catch up.
You called him. I thank you for that. If you're saying we must say our goodbyes, I would rather revive him if I could. That is my husband. For the person you're looking for, would you not do the same?
Absolutely.
Okay. That's why I'm doing it.
Well, then you mind if I assist? This place is different.
Very much. I do not like
This
this place.
mountain is this evil, corrupt energy I feel. I don't know if this spell is going to work, but I can help.
We're probably gonna wig him out more, but just for the sake of how she does her revivify, it looks more and more going up to looking like the see-through, so her face is starting to look more skeleton as she's using revivify.
That's
You can see Noella literally getting
And the
antsier
sight,
and
she has the
antsier.
sight out as she's doing like that, so the hood kind of brims, and she's looking more like a reaper.
Do you mind
just seeing that,
keeping
and
an eye
you just
on
see
the mountainside where you saw?
you see him just cock his head a little bit, and then you look up, and you see a book fly out, open up, and you see that dragon just turn around, flick its tail, and it has a stinger on the end of his tail, and you see her. He's studying you,
Oh, nice.
and he's making notes to tell him to write it down.
And then
Because he hasn't seen this, but I can assist.
she looks back up, and like normal, when her anger, she's calming it, her eyes flick black. She's like, "You're more than welcome. You can try." I'm not angry with you. It's just I've been through a lot in this hellscape of a
I
place.
don't think any of this happened.
And you can
Don't
literally
take it
see,
forward.
like I said, you can see Noella like getting like really super fucking anxious
Look what's happening.
and like trying to not get pissed off. Because the only thing she's thinking is shut the fuck up and do what you said you're gonna do. Both of you.
She is pushing it.
I'm
in
gonna walk
with the
over
diamond.
and just kind of like put my hand on her shoulder in an attempt to be like, calm down. They're trying to do what they're trying to do.
She's just pushing it.
As
in.
you place the diamond on and start reciting, he's looking, you see him, you hear him. To start chanting as well. But he's chanting in Draconic. One word sticks out that doesn't seem to be Draconic at all.
What language is it? I also speak Elvish.
Nahim Hulain.
Do I understand it?
Bring forth the golden lion.
You just hear a slight chuckle, not a haha, that's funny chuckle, more like oh fuck chuckle.
As he
Continues.
reaches in his satchel and you see him pull out almost another diamond, but this one is, you can see swirls in it as if it was plucked from space like a star. He sets it down, and as you guys are both chanting and saying the thing that diamonds, you see it take over his body almost like a shield, and he starts to rise slowly off the ground. You can feel the wind swirling around you, around him. He's going up a little higher,
My nails are digging into your hand right now.
almost
Like
where
I'm
he's
holding your
almost
hand,
out of
like-
reach.
Like, is this gonna work?
Okay, well, I'm wearing armor.
I'm not sure.
I would say she would reach for the hand probably as she's keeping
Yeah.
a connection.
Hanging on to the belt loop of the pants,
Wearing like leather.
This is not
and
how it
gloves and
works.
stuff.
pulls down, and then almost in a sign of disrespect, puts his foot on his chest. Kneels down over him, straddling him like one knee, but he's kneeling with his foot on his chest. And he says it again. Nahi Hulayan. And the diamonds start to
Her hands twitching on her side.
break away
No,
from the
slowly
body.
walking forward now at this point.
And there it starts to form and take shape. And a bipedal golden lion in armor. Just roars. And you heard it before when Zior has done his roar before, his daunting roar. Oh, you hear that roar again in Yer's eyes.
Wait, are you taking
Conscious.
Zero now?
Awake. No, it does not look like Zior,
Okay.
but it looks similar.
So wait, is he
Not.
lying now? You lying to me? Oh.
No. A very well kept vestige of a bipedal lion with a scimitar on his side in full plates and armor. And there you see a symbol of Melora, the Wild Mother. And then he just looks up at Sat, nods. Oh, and you hear in Elvish, "Thank you, Rue." And disappears. There, with his foot over.
Do you understand Elvish? Do you understand your character, not player to player or anything?
I don't think they'll know the story.
You're further away, so would they actually hear him whisper?
He can read lips, so yeah, he can.
But would you know who he is?
No, they wouldn't know who Rue is.
Because he's only mentioned a few times. I can have it like, Zior has mentioned it.
mentioned him. Yes.
He's mentioned
See,
him. That's why
yours
she said.
mentioned it, and I'm like,
Ryu's better, so Ryu might make the connection. Mari's
said-
probably the only thing might.
I won't, but I'm gonna understand what he's saying because I speak Elvish.
I believe I would, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
yeah.
But she
right.
So I was like,
remembered.
Of
hearing
everybody
it.
here, or those two and myself would be the only ones that would.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, Civinak would know. Civinak's been around too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Civinac's been around the block if I ever did.
So yeah, so you guys would get the connection of what that meant,
Mhm.
and then again, you feel. I mean, when you come to, it's very hard to breathe. A for one, because there's a boot on your chest.
Do you mind getting off my chest?
Hey, thanks. You get the fuck off now.
You're
Just
touching my titties.
still kind of sitting down now on you, or squatting down with your both knees straddling over you, just looking down at you. You see that one eye, and then he puts his.
I mean, if that tickles his
He goes
fancy,
and he puts
you
his
can go
hand
ahead and
over his eye, and you see him just reach back, and pull over what left, what looks to be like a cloth around his eye.
You're like, this is a different position.
draw. She's just like,
Yerk's gonna reach for his foot and grab it and be like, "Do you mind getting your foot off of me?"
this is way of saying thanks.
Steps off, backs up, gets back to his, takes like a 5-foot step back, and there, reaching over, is that dragon just right here by his face, while the other one perches.
Just like nuzzling.
The other one perches right here. It's, I mean, it looks, I mean, it's it's smaller than a drake. I mean, by size comparison, but it's also the same size of a drake. As your drake.
It looks like my
the
Drake
same
before,
size.
or
It might
grew.
be the size, but it might not
Yes.
be the size.
like.
So
Well,
cute.
here's
It looks like it got smaller when it got closer to him, to land on him, but when it flew out, he was as big as your drink.
You just see me with my notebook.
That makes sense now. Originally, the way you said it, no fucking sense at all.
Like, I'm sitting here with my
Now it makes
notebook.
sense.
Look, I'm writing this down. I'm like, Fizbit's not going to believe this shit. Just writing down what I'm seeing. And what,
Do you even say that?
What?
You say that?
Yeah.
Out loud?
Yeah. Like, Fizbit's not going to believe this shit.
He's already will.
Huh?
Where do you think we're going from?
Come again?
I mean, he can make
We've
it.
already talking before, Drake Morton.
You have my attention.
So as I
He
see
kind of
him
lifts
breathing,
back. He kind of like, you see him like adjust his coat, and he flicks back, and there's a very similar crossbow to what you have.
Got one yourself, I see.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I don't anything at all.
That's good. Nope. Wait, fuck that.
You show him, he'll show you. You bring something out, he'll bring something out. Next thing you know, you got
I'll
right
show
on the
you
tar.
yours if you show you mine.
I see.
Listen,
that-
I don't need to see that.
You see me, and you go, oh.
You see him go.
Just like Western, I'll flail it.
Accidentally hits the trigger,
Yours-
fucking shoots it.
As yours has a, you
Bring
have
the
yours
sword.
is lightning, right? Never mind.
Fire.
Look, man,
So you have a red tint to yours. This one almost has a purple and black tint to his.
So,
Judgment Day.
so what the hell?
Kind of reaches his hand down.
Yeah, if I tried that, I'd fall over. It's like, hey.
Helps you up. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Where's my sword?
Thank you, Frank.
What sword? Oh, this sword? Oh, mine too.
He reaches over and the Drake's head comes down and your sword.
I was like, is it all like slimy now?
No, it's an astral dragon.
So I'm looking at you.
That would've been
See,
funny.
It's like a pocket
She's
dimension
processing
inside that
That
dragon.
would have been fine.
So I'm looking at Navera like, all right.
You still see us. Now you see it. I look over you and you just see skeleton and
Yeah,
black eyes.
Honestly, at this
Just
point in
slow
time, I'm
pan
not
over.
even gonna give a shit. She's just gonna look like I'm not even fucking shocked. But I'm literally gonna look at you and be like,
Which you could probably see now too. It's not just here. It's all black eyes. Just deadpan stare.
Oh, you are too. He died. It's gonna take more than a fall to kill me.
It just goes away, and you surprisingly don't see any tears on her face.
Do you mind letting them have a few minutes behind the wing there?
Just to let them hash things
Father would
out.
like a dagger to his back sometimes.
Better time than ever. You could be in a lot worse predicament than you are now.
I know, same thing with you.
As you guys are just reminiscing, he just goes over and just sits down and just looks at them on the side.
I'm gonna look at her and go, well, if you're not hugging him, I am. I'm gonna walk
She's
up
still
here
just processing. Just
and I'm gonna give him the littlest, mightiest hug I possibly can for this, like, big honking
Start the
fucker.
process.
I'm only 5'11".
Alright, with your muscular as shit.
This is what.
And I'm gonna, like, wrap my arms around him, and put my head on his chest, and then I'm gonna, like, get off him for a second, and I'm gonna just start fucking cold cocking the shit out of you in the ribs. Like, just body shots.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna go.
Coming back.
No, just body shots.
Don't get that.
Son of a bitch! Ever fucking do like this! I just hammering you in the fucking stomach.
I have a feeling
How many will you say you're doing?
I'm gonna give him,
Probably doing
you
the
stupid son of a bitch.
not coming
Don't
back
do it
from
again,
where
6.
we're at. We knew that before
Roll
we came
me.
here.
Oh, I know.
Let's make it. Let's just go there and let's roll me 3d20s.
Like,
3d20s.
just delved
You're a
into
dick,
the,
Frank. 15, 4, 18.
What's your strength?
My strength is
not
I've practically already done this. I'm just, it's giving me a
Strength
solid
is a 15.
So plus 2.
easy.
Huh?
So plus 2.
Yes.
What's your AC?
Only one of those are gonna hit.
So 2 points of damage.
I'm not intentionally trying to fucking kill him.
If you're hitting somebody, yes.
Well, yeah, I know.
Listen, you stand up, you have 1 health point, and you're like, I don't feel great, guys. And you're like, son of a bitch! Oh, wait, killed him now.
Oh,
Fuck, he's back dead again. God damn it. And then after I do it, I'm gonna look at you like, actually scared.
Kind of like, ugh.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at him like actually scared because I didn't quite think. I was just upset that he did something stupid. Go figure, the one doesn't think. And then after I do it, I'm gonna look at him and go, sorry. Don't be fucking stupid. I'm gonna put my hand on his chest and cast something. I didn't think about
That's
what
a
it
great
is yet.
spell. I'm gonna cast something.
That's it.
Cure wounds.
Yeah, that's it.
Just
How does I know what your spells are more than you do?
Because I was in the moment of, this instead of thinking about the spell.
Alright, this is why things never heal. Leave it alone.
Alright, stop picking up shit. You're making a mini-me? Mini-me.
Picking at your girlfriend.
22.
healing for 22.
Yes. So after I punched you very angrily, I was like, don't be fucking stupid. I put my hand on the middle of your chest and casted Cure Wounds.
It was not his fault. I'm the one that put him up
Don't blame yourself.
You can hide something without trying to take its fucking lid off.
there. You can bring it down. No, it's hard and honest sometimes with those jumps. They're as bad as parchment paper.
Well, let's go to collect herself for a second. Just gonna walk over to the side. I knew the last time we met, didn't really get along too well. It tends to be my thing. I don't get along with people. I make really bad decisions a lot of the time. Thank you. I greatly appreciate what you did. Still think you're a dick, but thank you.
You just see him.
Is anybody else fucking tired?
Take that as a compliment.
Just fought the dragon.
You're welcome.
You should. You just rode a dragon.
No.
Twice.
How far is he from us?
He's about 20 feet.
So I wouldn't even see him doing that.
His back's turned. Only person I would see him twist a ring is Noella as she's talking to him.
Which, in all fairness, no fucking clue why I did it.
Have you any sight of the four
He
fingers?
whispers
we see
ever
on
so slightly the name. Listen,
I'm gonna roll perception for that.
you hear me.
Did I hear him say that? Not going to, try to break his concentration with him doing it, because clearly he's trying to do something. I don't want to what you consider bothering him. But I am gonna, kind of stand there and wait for a couple seconds until it seems like the person didn't answer back or did. Don't mind me asking, who's Lucy? I'm not prying into your business. I was just hearing whatever you said. You don't want to tell me it's my fault. I'm not going to bother you to do something. You've done enough for us.
No.
I... Drilka. You speak Draconic?
No.
You have no idea what he said.
Yeah, that's.
And you're too far away from us to hear.
Yeah.
Rude, but I don't know.
I will
Don't quite understand
have
what
a
you
conversation.
said there. Roka. Who's that?
What is that?
Learn to speak the language of dragon to me.
Understand?
He just fixes his gaze back, and you can see as you're there giant ember doors built into the mountainside, covered in ice.
I feel like all the rings
He's just looking, just intently, just scanning, looking, seeing what it is. And you can see about 20 feet alongside this mountain are faceless, 30 foot tall statues, robed figures.
I want to say like really soft, trying to not bother him again. I'm gonna go. Guess we found the entrance.
Just intently, just looking, studying this. It's in there, whatever it is. My way to her is in these doors.
Whatever it is, I hope we can find it. For you.
Are you going then?
Yeah, that was our whole plan. Was to go in.
Respectfully, why would we be up there otherwise?
for amusement. We're adrenaline junkies, man. WWW. Sorry.
I just went cliff jumping, so.
You just went free fall and you just went for a dragon ride and free fall.
I'm free.
I don't think I could die from that fall.
Free fall.
So anyway, while they're having that conversation, she finally made her way up, just looks at him, deadpan stare, head thunk, stares down.
Is it Simonex? Oh, he asked me.
Yeah, she's like thunk,
I've had to drink.
stares down. She's like trying to get her emotions back now because she's just like, I let it go, I let that go, I let these go a few thousand times. Just letting everything go. I'm Elsa. Let it go. Let it go. Take me back through the door. She's just like. You just hear a muffled.
About 100.
Just muffling, like angry. It just sounds like a muffled child. Just.
That far back, or that far over to the east side of this mountain, you see what looks to be
She's not punching him. She's just. She's questioning things now more and more.
She's also got like the feeling of relief, like,
I didn't lose them
you're not
both.
dead.
Great. You didn't lose both of them. For good.
Good thing you're not dead, because I'm gonna kill you.
You know, I lost my poor husband Edgar. Sometimes I can still.
Yeah.
Yep.
But there's
Yeah.
very faint,
I still go back to that now.
or the end of that little fissure, that little tunnel. But getting in there is very hard. Your Drake would not be able to. What looks to be those four went through there, so they went into the tunnel.
They went
into the monastery.
So, after talking with the Drake, looked over to Simonex. Well, whatever the hell all they were. There's a small enough gap in the wall, and they crawled their way through it, or I don't know how the hell they got in it. My Drake's too big to fit in there.
So we may come across
last time inside the temple?
Potentially. Shut up. I fucking hate you guys.
This drake's too big for the little hole. I'm trying to be serious, man. I'm trying not to laugh. I'm dressed it, so I laughed louder. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Sorry. I'm not sorry.
That's a F-15 in Canyon there.
So are we standing in front of the big doors at this point? Or
We'll
where-
teleport there.
You're about 20 feet from the doors because that's as far, or you're about 30 feet from the doors themselves
So,
because
yeah,
that's
fast forward
the
the-
length that sats there.
Okay.
You guys, while you guys are doing your thing,
Yeah, he's like, I'm at the doors. I was like, that was pretty quick. We're like,
that's as far away as Sat is from these doors because he's just looking at them, scanning them based on what the Drake. You guys were further back, like 20 feet away with Eric and all them.
Yeah.
The only person close enough to Sat is Noella at this moment. But as you guys were talking and looking, the Drake goes over, sees that over 100 feet is an opening in the side of this monastery in the mountain. Relays back, there's light at the
Well, I
end of
was
this
over there
tunnel.
with you.
There's meetings, they're in there somewhere.
yeah, we were standing.
I didn't know you wanted
Your, my hand was on your
She
shoulder.
walked away from where
No,
you
that was
guys were
after you
standing.
cast, after Yerrick got back up, was resurrected, and woke up, and Willow walked over to where Sat is because Sat walked away.
After that, and then I walked that way. Because you were standing here,
Well,
your hands here.
keep it on.
She went over there, I did that, you fucking idiot. Went
Okay.
over that way, and then again.
Too bad to hear
I
it's
was
nuts.
kind of like in between.
Pretty much.
Has everybody been reacquainted?
She was just chill, like,
Reacquainted. You never knew the person in the first place.
I can't make her look
Long story.
Speaking of, I dearly lost and
Ah.
brought back in a matter of a few minutes.
You last the
All
to
Noella.
just see it back in.
Noella, all you hear, this is ancient. Old. Thousands of years old.
I'm gonna start like walking towards you.
The ice looks thick.
Obviously, the fact you guys are looking at
How
me.
do you open? And you see him like patting
The ground.
So we had to move forward.
Oh,
Look,
first
I
things
was,
first to
like,
get
cause
them
I was
down.
listening to him, and then you walked up beside me, so you're just scared the shit out of me. I was
Oh.
like,
How do you get rid of ice?
Well, I'm gonna look at him. Like, is it like coated in ice? Like,
all these gigantic 50-foot doors
Maybe if you pass
are
the ice
covered
circle
in
by
a
the way.
thick layer of ice just to determine how
Well, some bad jokes get a little bit.
this has been sitting in this mountainside in the snow.
okay.
I was fucking bored. This is not good shit out of this door.
Just looks back, turns, like looks at you, and kind of looks back more. Are we ready to go through?
The hand is.
I was just gonna like put a hand on the door.
Unless you know of a place to rest.
How?
I didn't know we were that close to the door.
Yeah.
No, he's 30 feet from the door.
Oh, he said he was.
He hasn't
Never
gone
mind.
up
It's
to
like,
it.
damn.
Okay.
He's just seeing how he
Separate
opens.
the
He's
party.
sitting.
Yeah,
He's
that's
sitting
just-
literally like on the ground.
Okay. I should sit somewhere
Well, I
there.
believe that there's a place for us.
But you
to-
notice he doesn't have any winter gear whatsoever on. He just
Okay.
has robes on.
Like, you realize it's about to be ice cold all the rest of the time we're up here, right?
So it's almost like ice.
It's really cold. Hypothermia will set in soon if you're not warm enough.
What about you? You don't look very warm yourself.
Dragon.
I'm fine. You see him go.
He's been hanging around with Dragon. Why would we assume he doesn't go ahead and keep himself warm?
Now, how
He's
do
also
you
a spellcaster.
open?
Question.
It'd be great to have the wildfire spirit.
Could we get
Who?
to that hole in the...
Do you have it?
What?
I think you have it.
Who is what?
The ring.
She has it.
The heat ring?
Yeah.
Yes, I have it.
So you see a familiar one. He's also wearing another one on his other hand. You see that familiar silver band with a red jewel in it.
He's giving himself extra heat.
Then he turns and looks down beside him, and he feels a clump, like within the snow. He moves away, and you see just him pick up this ember shard. Big, like a softball.
Oh, I think it was gonna be a rock. I was gonna throw the rock at the door.
No, but my hunch is probably correct.
That shit's everywhere.
They're like keys.
Are you ready?
Hang on. She reaches in her bag and pulls out one as well. Yeah. And staff in the other hand.
Before we decide to go in,
Hmm?
I don't think somebody feels too great as of right now.
I thought somebody healed somebody.
I did, but
Not that much.
Still feeling a little woozy.
Did anyone prepare any health potions?
Hold this.
Do we have to?
I will definitely do it. It's just
Are
pets need to
you
do it.
helping me?
He
walk
turns
up?
around.
Yeah.
He just turns around, and you see him take. He just looks back to you. If you're helping him hobble,
He's moving slower than
That's
normal.
fine.
he's looking directly at you. And you see him take that cloth and lift it up, and you see just
special beam cannon.
symbols circled, some type of sigil. He doesn't have an iris. He has that,
That's there.
and he just
I
looks.
don't know if any of you guys see that. He's staring directly at like he's
like
doing
CL's
this
eye.
with
And then you see
Garrett,
that
and
eye.
she's holding him. So I
You
don't
see
know if you
it
guys
spin, and it looks like a full moon. And he goes, restoration.
Now, question.
Take a level of exhaustion back.
Mine is obviously us two seeing that. Does anyone else on the party actually see that? Or the
The only person who's ever saw that is
No,
What?
because someone said, "What the hell?" That makes a good question. Did anyone else see him do that?
Is he
Oh,
the
good
lead?
question.
Well, I
He
saw-
turned around as they were walking,
And then just-
when she was saying that, just turned around and walked over to him,
Like right up to his
lift
face.
this up,
almost,
and
so.
just put his hand on his chest. And you say, and before he turns back around, he puts that back over his face.
So probably.
Turns around.
Where are you at right now?
If anybody would see, it would be Timber. He has the highest
He
perception.
can stay behind it in through his way.
Roll a medicine check.
I see what you did there.
Lips across the fucking country. So.
His head's the back of his head's facing his front, and he's like, "I'm."
Yeah, not gonna
I
see
know
it.
what you said.
He's gonna cross the face myself.
I'm just saying, if anybody were to see it,
if
it would be
anything,
Oh, yeah.
only thing that you hear,
A 10. Sorry.
only thing you hear is chanting of spell.
The only thing
She
I
rolled a
see
10
is
on a
him.
medicine check on Yarrick.
So, but you do feel a little bit better. Still sluggish, but you feel a little bit better. Now to open this door.
I remember hearing a tale of a god who tried to open the door once, and he had a horrible song with it. I do not remember or recall how it fully went, and I don't think it opened the door though, so let's not sing at it.
I mean, you just fell. I mean, I know you're freaking floating. Look at that.
He just fucking has his ball, just rock and just tossing up, looking at it.
Is there any indents?
This is just but a shard.
Here's a whole. I got 5 more in my bag. You never know, just in case. Some people took like 1 or 2. I took 5 because I'm stingy.
Pieces are everywhere.
It's like a cat. There's a litter everywhere.
How close are you to me? Or like,
I'm
how close
holding
is
his
that?
arm.
I know, I fucked that up. How close are you and Yurick to me?
I don't know how close you want to be to us.
How
Yeah.
close are you?
You were what, 30 feet ahead?
I'm
You're
watching.
probably like
Sorry, you didn't
10
show
away.
that felt like that.
I'm
So
gonna
you were
turn
doing?
around, dig in my bag.
Very
Grab
calm.
the pressure, filling the
No,
Catch it.
he takes them both back.
Drink this, please. D4s.
You see him like hobble one under here and turns to the side. And you see him, but you don't. Here's the best part. You see him flash or turn starry, like a night sky, teleports back, and then teleports forward again, and goes. And these things fly out like a missile, like a bullet out of his hand, as they go. Catapult.
I know that spell.
And the doors go, and the crack, and then the whole sheets of ice.
That's a great thing you're not standing right beside the door, isn't it? Now you'd be ready for bed with all those sheets.
Well, I am not that strong to push those doors open. I'm strong up here.
I mean, I know a guy, and I know a guy that could have a little assistance, and that he could do so, possibly. But it also depends on how they're feeling right now.
It's like
I know 2 people. But they're both very tired right now, so it depends on if one or both wish to do so.
So Eric, how are you feeling about that?
I'm fine.
Yarrick, you feel like standing some muscle?
19 on medicine.
Or you feel a bit peckish?
I've exhausted my hit points left.
We can
I
try.
just killed a dragon. I feel fucking awesome.
I am going to do something I have done in a bit. So how close are we to the doors?
Again,
Walk up on the
30
doors and push them
right here.
in.
You
Alright,
guys are
so
30
we're
feet
marching-
from the door.
Group by group around.
Are we all just gonna push?
I will say,
I gotta know.
Call Drake back.
Huh? I'm calling Drake back. Don't you do this way. Can't call
as your steps lead up an icy path of a mountain, you see before you a sheer wall of granite, 50 feet wide, and surrounded on either side by treacherous slopes. At the base of the wall, you see a door. Thick ice covers the door, indicating the age and disuse. Despite that, the snow at the foot of the door has been swept away, indicating that someone has been here recently.
I have an idea.
Could all take a place on the door and push as one, or
We could try that. If that doesn't work, then
should I just tell them?
like, sorry, hold on, Patrick Star moment. Open
Didn't
session.
you all mentioned that another door that you've all come across was trapped?
Is more of an opening. Not everybody's at the right size to go through
There's a hole in the wall.
That's not what I'm asking.
You're speaking about at the tower.
Yes.
He's talking about Rectover's tower.
What if this
When
door
you touch
is
it, you get
trapped?
struck.
it.
Well,
Hang on a
it's a
second.
fancy thing.
Do you
Well,
want to
so-
use yours? Or do you want me to use mine?
I'll go first.
I don't mean you personally. I mean something that can disappear and come back. No harm, no foul. You understand it, kind of thing. It's part of the job description. And you just see it walking back out of the portal, fluttering back through its pocket dimension. The diary.
Plus, you've also mentioned another door eating somebody before. And it might be best to check.
I'm gonna cast fine traps, Frank.
There's a trap here, boys.
That's the 60 feet.
120.
What's
So
the
we'll have
Cast
something.
spells.
It
I
can't
didn't
be
catch
behind
this
anything.
book. I
you
put it in
see.
the pocket
Set
and
its
then shoot
presence
you
of any
with
traps, right?
during the battle. I came back out
It
with
spells
one.
within line of sight a trap for purpose of the spell includes anything that would be sudden or unexpected that affect you considering harmful or undesirable, which would specify intended as such by its creator. Thus, the spell is an area affected by the alarm spell, a glyph of warning, or mechanical pit.
So the door itself does not look to be trapped.
And say the spell merely just reveals if the trap is present. You don't know the location or the general nature of this danger.
Who's helping me push?
I mean, if you want everybody to do that, I would assume that if it's untrapped, if there's nothing wrong with the door. I cannot remember, did his door ring off traps? Are you looking for regular traps, not magical?
So, it was off magical, or it would be like a trap door, or for a magical or a mechanical pit.
That's what I'm asking you to text both magical and non-magical, or just regular traps?
Both.
Thank you. Okay,
So,
so it rings nothing.
there's
no trap on this door whatsoever.
yeah. So,
It's a giant door. I don't think there's really a need for.
Right,
was like,
half
it's a
you on one
giant door.
side, half of us on the other, give it a push, see if it opens with just regular mouse push.
let's see if the Drake can help us push.
Sure. Mine's kind of gonna go like, not on anything, so it's not standing.
Someone's celestial. Just asking for like prior knowledge.
Still had it out.
What can it look like? Anything that I fucking want it to look like?
It takes the form of a celestial, so it looks like an angel, but ethereal, see-through.
But it can look kind of like whatever I want it to look like. To an extent, like nothing. Like I can't have like a walking around.
I mean, to a degree, it just looks like an angel. With, I mean, you did pick what, protector or defender? So it has
yeah,
an ace.
defender, yeah.
So it has
What
an
are
ace.
you? An angel.
Are we talking painting angels or biblically accurate angel?
Nothing but eyeballs and wings.
Exactly.
I would say more biblical.
You have a ball of just wings and eyeballs
The
lining up.
reason why I asked if I could make it look like whatever, basically,
I would say it would look like the painting of like the archangel.
Oh.
To a degree.
because I know what I want my celestial to look like every time it comes out.
What? You?
No. I want him to look like Fenrir.
Well, I would say it would look like that, just has angel wings. I mean, very close resembles what Amari looks like.
Yeah, but I mean, like, have the face of Fenrir. That's what the celestial looks like.
Everybody's ready to push. Everybody's lost push.
I'm giving it till she's got Captain.
So, strength? Athletics? Sure, it's +0.
When you guys put the hand on the door, sack vanishes and reappears.
Yeah, look, guys, I got the door.
Let's hear from this other. Anybody know how to pick a combination lock?
Here from the other side. Y'all coming?
No, he's back there. His hands are still on the door. Passively, you see footsteps walking away.
So, it's almost like, just a minute.
You see,
Sneaking away.
but that's still at the door.
Is that going to be strength or what, Frank?
Yeah, be strength. Or athletics, however you guys want to look at it. We'll say athletics.
It's an 18.
Take that.
19.
For me, that's going to be a 26 for the Drake.
How much is your strength plus?
I was going off of athletics.
What's your plus level?
7.
You know what Sat's total is? 7.
Ooh, he's like,
Hey, I don't feel as bad now for what I rolled.
He ain't.
26
Listen,
for
what's your strength?
15.
12. He puked here.
And the he put out 16.
He puked.
Alright, so the Celestial rolled a fucking 9 on me.
okay, you pushed one set.
And Noella rolled a 14.
On the other side, that makes sense.
With disadvantage 22.
With disadvantage 22.
13 plus 9.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, disadvantage on my ability checks.
Why? It doesn't have exhaustion anymore.
I still have exhaustion. I took 2 levels falling.
You got rid of 1.
And the 19 for the dragon.
So 226.
Just stand up and.
A 22.
So you said 22?
It's 9 and 14. 18.
19.
19.
26.
Yeah, there's not a finger.
19.
For me, E was a 26 and the Drake was a 16.
Was Sat with a 7 and a 19. And Sat's like, you guys push and push, and it gives way enough to give that opening for you guys to walk in.
The echo and I walk through.
Is it dark in
So
there?
you used to see the roll the echo too.
Cool. Some of you guys are useless, but you know,
We
some of
do
you
stuff.
It is dark.
Can make attacks and stuff. No, we can't.
With it being darkish. Actually, no, I won't be the first one to ask. I'm going to do that because it's going to be something here.
7 action.
Yeah.
What do you see?
That's what I'm talking about Drake because that's I can't see shit.
I have to wait till God computes that information in my head and then I'll pass it along.
I mean, I see the
You don't
same.
see shit because it's dark.
I was gonna say we
Oh.
both see because the door opened. We're both all looking. I'm just not gonna be the one this time to do. What do I see? I want to let someone else.
Sat walks in. So
You
Sat
see
and
anything?
Sevenak are walking in. There you see cold. The smell, the cold, dark place with you guys seeing in, or at least with me and Sevenak seeing shades of
Yeah.
gray. Seeing it pretty much looks like an old monastery left to ruin. There's broken crates, altar, tapestries that are torn. Just a sense of the smell of mildew definitely hits that air as the door breaks free. But an old church. Walking into the main lobby, as it were, there is an archway in front of you. How far do you see? 60
Right.
or 30?
Dark vision is shades of gray up to 60 feet.
So you and Sat see the same.
Can I do a thing?
He's looking
You can try.
because he walked in first. I'm giving him the fill.
Okay.
As you see in that archway back there, you do see symbols and tapestries, mainly of Dawnfather. Little bit of marks of the Silver Dragon. Another mark that is just unfamiliar. But seemed like if you would go through that threshold, would be like the main area of the monastery where they pray. There's a hallway to the left and right. It looks to me maybe be like the abbey setup. It maybe is where the monks here would sleep. Maybe. Just your initial look, that's what you see.
Everything seems clear in here if y'all would like to pile through.
I'm right beside you. I just didn't get to mention that while they're doing that. So I was like, you're just gonna be the one asking me what you see.
Giant this hole was that we just walked through.
The
Because
doorway?
everybody's yeah, he said it cracked enough for us to walk through, so.
No, it's thick enough to where like you could open it like 5 feet to get in.
Yeah.
People file through.
To funnel in and then. Yeah, but I mean, it's still with the fog that's there. It's you can see, but past that archway, that's all dark. But it is not. It's not lit in here at all. So other than your initial first view of the stone archway and stuff like that, you see that in color. Everything else goes into the grayscale because that's as much the light goes in.
Yes, Mark.
So, would the little ember pieces that he threw at the door still be kind of like on the ground outside?
Oh yeah, but they're shattered. They're in smaller, very tinier chunks.
Does anybody have anything torchy? We're not gonna light it. I just need
Why are they
some
gonna be torchy?
because I have light as a cantrip. I can make an object shed bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet.
You have weapon on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's an object.
You can put it on any object. You can put it on a
It
core.
doesn't specify it's an object. You can't even do one
That's
there.
why
Well, the only
I always
reason-
cast it on my staff.
Well, the only reason why I'm doing that is because completely covering the object with something opaque blocks the light. So if something shows up and we don't want to be seen, we can cover it quickly, like in our hands or something, so that it's not a light beacon.
Do you have any coins on
I
it?
mean, if you wish to see, I can make us all see. I wouldn't. If our presence is to be deceptive,
What's going on?
then a stealthy approach, we don't know what's in here. Bringing a very hot, bright light source in here would let anybody know we're here. So if you want something smaller, I have a way.
Okay.
Be grateful.
You see him just and 4 orbs of a dark purple glow.
Hunting lights? Just different color.
Dark purple enough to illuminate in front of us, but not to give away. They're dim, very dim.
Before we travel too far into this, how is everybody feeling? Should we rest before we carry on now that we're inside, or should we continue?
I would explore first before. If we just set up and rest here, something could kill us in the sleep. We at least know the area is safe.
Your words are much different than what I was going to say, but I agree.
You goddamn fighter, you should know this.
We were warned that
Fair, but I
trying to-
ask my party before we make decisions.
fair, but I do agree with him. We were warned upon coming here. It was going to be very difficult to fall asleep right now. And if it's going to be that, it could more implicate us than help us. I know rest is going to be a good thing. I mean, I can sack myself away and stay at the very back and play cushion and just start healing people. That won't be a problem too much.
Then why would you like to begin?
No, I'll go this way. And he goes and just looks like he separates the air a little bit, and 2 globs go, 2 orbs go to the left, 2 orbs go to the right, and he just turns right and walks. And you see him see a door there, and he kind of like,
Stupid dog, you make me look bad. Booga, booga, booga.
mimic, and they come back out, and you see him just look and just continue down and hooks a corner, and just you see the 2 lights, one in front, one in the back, just go. And he's just looking.
So we just need watch and get sketch.
Is this like anything to do with where we're at? Any of these
Where are we
yet?
at right now?
No,
Okay.
We're not even nowhere near this.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Nope. So, are you going to go straight, or are you going to go to the left?
I'll leave it.
He made it to
Why
the,
we-
he went to the right, let's go to the left.
Did he see anything? Or is it just something that he's not personally looking for?
Hey, he's just been he opens at least 2 doors. You see, and then turns the corner further down the hallway, and just turns the corner, keeps on going to where those lights start to just go, and then dark.
If he's personally looking for something, I'm going to say this quickly because we don't know what else is going on in here. Instead of, I see something bad, let's go back over here. Oh wait, that might look bad, let's go back over here. There. Let's not keep doing that kind of roundabout like we've seen in the past. We're going through the Umber Temple, we don't know what we're going to find. There might be a bunch of things worthwhile. Instead of passing every single room up, that could end up getting us killed for missing set objects. I say we go room by room, look for what we need, and possibly find things, and if not, we fuck it up along the way. If you disagree, that's perfectly fine with me.
Pick a room.
We go each time. If we're going, we see a room.
So if you're going to the rooms, you're going to go left.
Sure.
So going there,
Better
first
not
room,
miss something.
in there with the 2 orbs kind of stationary, they don't move. The other 2 moved with him. The other 2 are stationed, one on the corner side and one like around the other side of the corner. It's kind of like there where you guys can actually like see.
So
It's intangible.
So who all has dark vision? Just on the off chance. Okay, so 4
My
of us.
Drake.
So 4 can actually like.
What does that
Yes.
help you? It can walk for you, but you'd be like,
You can't see through its eyes.
No, but I can ride it and talk with it.
You can guide it like a seeing eye dog.
now if you guys,
A seeing eye drake.
I mean,
you can
basically.
communicate with yours.
This is my seeing eye drake.
However, if you guys need me to go further, I can have this one, and I can actually see through its eyes. So let's go and check the rooms as we need to. We need to see anything further without trying to
But
communicate.
standing at the entrance, you see the big dragon. Just stays put.
Yeah, I'm not going in there. You're all crazy.
Actually turns around and goes.
Closes the door back up. He's like, yeah, don't bring that stuff back out to me. Bye.
I'm gonna look at Sevenaki at that point in time because he just looked at the dragon like, motherfucker. I'm gonna look and go, I couldn't even did that in the first place.
I mean,
Well, the door now is shut.
Oh yeah, but we needed all of us to open it, but this motherfucker can shut it on his own.
anyway, let me see the other
By
store.
those goddamn-
Who is ever leading this inspection? You can roll investigations.
Walking out front with me at this point. Was it
You
perception?
can either each roll your own investigation or aid the other.
How
what?
how big is the room that we're in? Like, is it a giant hall?
The room
No,
that we're
it's
walking through
right
now.
now. The main or
It's
the
19 plus
lobby,
6.
you want to call it, is about 20 foot
plus 6.
like room, and then you see 5 feet is hallway, a 5 foot wide hallway.
Wait,
on
19
each
plus
side.
45, yeah.
Then just as kind of a safety precaution, I'm going to use divine sense. Do I
20.
notice anything?
No, you definitely
We're
pick up
peeking over our
Fae.
head and go there. I think I see something. 25.
You pick up undead.
Is it-
Sorry.
Immediately around us? Like,
Yes.
okay.
Oh boy.
Fae being the pseudo dragon, and the undead being the zombies that she keeps in the
Yes,
water.
but besides
Mention
them,
that
because
this whole
I've already
area-
vetted those.
I mean, you do sense the Fae of the dragon,
Okay.
Technically,
but nothing.
my familiar's Fae as well.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay, nothing other than what I
extra.
already know.
Nothing
It's an
extra
iron.
is there.
Okay.
Split that
We
and-
got a 23 and a 25.
Yeah.
In one of the rooms, sitting up against
17.
the corner of the
We're peeking over our
room,
head, you know.
is a dead body, covered in tattered robes. You can tell from its mummified features that it has been here for a great number of years, preserved by the cold climate of the mountains. A close inspection reveals that the corpse was likely a young man when he was alive. In one hand, he clutches an iron hammer. The other, a dull iron chisel.
Is there anything around that would make sense of what he was chiseling at?
Nothing there around. I mean, this room, you do see what looks to be what's left.
You always need a new pet. What are you talking
Of
about?
a archaeological tools.
So he has a hammer. It's a
He's
regular
an
He
hammer.
has a hammer and chisel.
Sorry. Someone put that. Hold on a
You see,
second.
just like I said, a dead body that's been mummified by the cold.
I search it. See if there's
You
anything in
can
the
tell
robes.
me that wasn't a good setup.
Is that investigation?
I mean, part of your investigation feeling around me doesn't have anything of worth. I mean, you pick it up and like when you're trying to move the tighter ropes, it
Do you
tears
have
in
any
your
way
hand.
of talking to him?
Just how dry rotted it is.
I was like, let's ask him some
Fine.
questions.
Touch anymore.
You kind of pick up like kind of move the hammer to see the worth of it, and you take the hand with it. So bone just
Watch this. And just state your name. Speak dead.
how long? How back can you do it? I thought it was somebody who recently died.
It's a dead body. I'll recheck it. Sorry, I'm grabbing my life support system really quick. I thought I hit something.
I'm just getting flashbacks of that one dude from the first Hellboy music.
Right.
The
The
Russian.
one that's like, yeah, that's just a head.
I think that's
Load.
the one I gave Shy the other 5.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think Shy has the rest of
It is.
The spell fails if the corpse was the target of the spell within the last 10 days.
Target a spell within the last 10 days, yes.
Okay.
It's just corpse.
Yep. All right. So you tell him to state his name.
Mm-hmm. Pulls out a book. How does that make you feel?
What's your name? Kevin. How do you feel?
Mother always said I could chisel things, but the only thing that chiseled was my chin until I got home.
I could be anything, so I become dead.
Yeah.
Everything fell off.
I'm an asshole.
My name is Leonard Strike.
Skinner. Hold on a second. Leonard. Leonard, how do you spell the last name?
Strike.
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 Like,
No, like Shrike.
Shrike. Oh,
Shrike.
Never mind.
Shrike.
Like Shrike.
Chrike.
I was going to say like baseball and bowling, like that. That's not it.
What is the last thing you remember?
I got a hammer. I had a hammer in my hand. No, I don't have a hand or a hammer.
Drops the hammer.
Steve's like,
Listen, I could be hammer too.
there's pork chop, there's here, pork chop.
Yeah.
You're going, ooh, cook-doo.
Giving warning.
Oh, that's gonna be a second question. That's playing dirty there.
Oh, no, I'm doing the spells thing.
I want to ask it, but I don't know if I should.
You can
It's not
ask
your
me
spell,
because it
motherfucker.
is not going to answer you anyway. It's just going to be like this the whole time. You just be
3 questions. So
Fine.
5.
what do you want me to ask it if it's not stupid?
Warning of what?
Questions for the dead.
I know that. I'm going to think of asking that, but I have 3 more questions, and I want to make sure they're worthwhile before I say what and what. That could be the last question.
Maybe when you start this out, you don't need to know their name.
Sometimes that could come in handy. We don't know who this person is, and we can probably find books in there that were very important. Bring it back.
Good point.
Do it again. Wait. Anybody else? No? No one ever knows what asked the dead person?
Does
Some of
everybody
us-
here
Yeah,
They
you can
talk.
talk.
Oh.
Not,
But you just can't ask him a question because he'll just be like this the whole time while you're talking.
Yeah, a skeleton.
You're watching a driver talk once again.
It's like almost like how Hellboy is when they bring back what is it?
Oh shit.
Before they go
Irvin
into
or
the
something.
temple themselves, yeah.
Yeah.
Or Ivan
Yeah.
speaks in Russian and shit like that as he's talking, and then it's kind of like that. He's
Don't walk too close while he's talking. What's
Ivan Klimatovich.
Kalmarages? What?
what was your
Klimatovich,
job
that was
in
his
this
name.
temple?
He called him a stupid red monkey.
What are you responsible for?
study.
It's bland as shit.
No. Answers are usually brief
Or cryptic?
and brief or cryptic, and it's very short answers, and you have no idea whether it's a truthful answer or not.
You could always find out. Could always take his head and make him come back and actually be my little puppet. Got no strength to hold me down.
Hey, Papa.
I mean, I could catch on
Mesmerized
the
by
truth, but
those
I don't
jokes,
know
gonna
if I
take
would
up
actually be
Axel
helpful.
kind of just
I
like
mean, he would technically
post
have to speak.
lightly.
But are you willing to waste a spell slot?
That's what I was like. It's like, no,
Death
not
is
really.
my forte.
There's a fucking.
Everything else is you guys go do it.
There's
and
a
I'll bring it back.
speaking dead body, and Yurik's over there going,
like falling down.
"What the fuck?" Noah is literally just laughing at this.
You know
part, how
the
much
thing
it
about bonk? Yeah, just imagine a staff bonk you on the head.
That's
Bonk it
tough.
whenever it stopped talking.
Noah was literally holding her stomach, laughing. when
She's
he
just
heard
trying
it.
to like think while she's doing what
Does they
she's doing.
attack?
The
and-
first time Noella and right, you actually laughed at the same thing. Like this is comical.
Just laughing together hysterically at
What
this.
is
Even the Drake thinks this is funny.
Where was he last?
here?
Right there in that
Right.
spot.
You realize it's gonna talk.
Before this.
If you would let me ask
What is
that
it you said? Was it
question.
watch the movie, pay attention, and what is
Listen, if I were to ask that question, it would answer about said place that it is at the said moment.
Right.
What was he using? Chisel?
I believe part of stuff. That's what he said he was
one
doing.
question left?
I have
Is
two.
there two?
I need good ones, other than trying to go back to the fact of asking about the
Who did he work for?
I could do that and go back to the last one here as well. As in what? To both.
Might as well, I don't know where else.
Got a question, it would answer, it would have two.
What did you work
What were you studying and why? Did you need a little warning? What was your warning? One question. It was a really long question. Loophole. Woo. It didn't stop there. It was commas there and then a question mark. One specific comment.
Technically, that's two questions you're asking.
Fine.
You have 3 wishes. You cannot wish for more wishes.
But that's. Listen, you're gonna make him start looking like Benny from Halloween Town. He's gonna start screaming at you and drawing attacks. Get the fuck out of here.
This is what you hear. Our arrogance and folly forged this place into our prison. It's talking. I know it's weird, isn't it?
Our arrogance, what is it? I'm trying to listen between
Our
the children.
arrogance
Uh-huh.
and folly forged this place into our prison.
Watch this.
We have a female.
And out from the other side of the door, you see Sean Connery go, "Welcome to the Rock."
I'm gonna sound really stupid. Folly. F-O-L-Y, right? Mm-hmm.
Welcome to
Gentlemen, welcome to the rock.
So that would be it.
Such a good fucking movie.
Wait, but that's the thing. He answered one thing out of the two questions. What were you studying and what was your warning? Unless that wraps it up into one, kind of like, okay. And with that, it just... Now you can poke at it! Anything else in the room?
It just
No, nothing else at all.
It
The
looks
body.
like the remnants of maybe what looks to be a bed. I think maybe this was their room.
It's like the scene in Lord of the Rings when Mary goes up
Yep.
and twists the arrow.
And it falls down into the
Well.
well and takes it. Full of a took.
Mm-hmm.
We're done. Time
Next
to move
room,
on.
let's go.
Walk out and move to the next closest.
I want to do something stupid, but I'm not gonna do it.
Don't.
One last shot.
You guys go into the next room in this small stretch of hallway.
Same investigation rule.
I'm just gonna keep it.
Oh.
Here, another similar room set up, but not so much as somebody was sleeping here, more of a
So what's that here?
closet space, as it were, or storage room, and bunch of broken, what looks to be like broken shovels, pickaxes, chisels, hammers. Just basically just normal tools of mining.
So we had a bunch of miners in here. I tried to stand a straight face until you looked at me. Don't judge me. First,
No,
my father
never-
looks at you. Mother is funny. And
What
father's like,
condition
Never mind,
are
I'm
they
not gonna
in?
make
Are
a
they
joke.
still usable at all, or are they falling apart?
try to make more of the joke of the poop that's gonna go to your
Even
face. It's
sifting
gonna be
through
like
and
the
moving stuff
pooping.
around.
They just break.
See,
Dang it.
just the tools. That's
It's more of a store.
Yeah. Only thing they're good for now is smelting scrap.
Don't call me that.
listen. You can take
You're
the
not
wood
gonna
off of
take
it and
all
try to
of it.
burn it, but it might be dehydrated.
You guys all moving together.
Huh? We're not separating the party. Remember, we have to go by Tyler Plan. Stay together. Stay on the path. Stay together. Stay on the freaking path.
Stay together.
Stay
Stay
together.
alive.
We don't know where the path is.
Don't touch the water.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Find the path.
Tally ho, father. Let's go see.
Next room, turning the corner, going down the hallway. See one more room. Door looks a little bit more well made. As you open it up and look in, the remnants of a big desk, papers, books. Very close to what the Magus' library looks like, but better, you know, in his place is magnificently well kept. This place is rotted to hell and back.
I was gonna say it looks ransacked.
No, it doesn't
No.
look ransacked.
Everything's
just
just
looks like this
disintegrating.
used
It's
to
just
be
been
a-
for
This used to be
centuries.
a wizard's, like, this maybe was a wizard's study. And there is, like, that's it. This would be the wizard's study hall.
All the books are just shot.
Like, you go to pick up, like, one of the books there, and the pages just
The whole
fall.
magic side
out of
of
the
things, you
rooms
might
and
be able to
stuff.
find
It's
something
just-
of more usage than
it's-
I would.
Dig time
or something, just to make sure if
Okay.
names are on the desk, and just let me know. So we're gonna actually vice versa plan. He's gonna look through the desk, and I'm gonna look at whatever else is around, just to see if names kind of stick out, books to me, whatever else of use to him.
Okay.
I'm gonna look to see if there are any materials left
How
that
big is
could
this
just be out or something.
before everybody starts piling in and we're shoulder to shoulder normal?
About 20 feet.
Well, they can't see,
I know.
so it's just us
He's-
three.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no.
You're like this on your dragon, like.
Yeah.
We're
we just
books.
stay outside. So
Dragon's gonna be
somebody
like
can
asking,
after
you're like, what do you see in there? Unless it knows the hell books are. Can you read them?
Is it investigation to
Door.
search through the.
I mean, whatever the dragon's gonna start sounding like, I mean, we can kind of understand it.
Okay, so we're doing investigation.
17 to look through the desk. Or
That's that.
or somebody.
18 to look
24
around,
for
just like for
investigation.
materials or like see if there's any
Just make
containers
sure
that
you
might
look for
have
any
something in it.
diaries, books, papers, ledgers, names. If you see anything other than saturated papers, just send to the sidewalk.
They would write this
Searching
stuff
the
down.
desk, trying to look through
Desks,
the door,
people
the
write
drawers.
information down.
You pull, like the first drawer you take and you pull, it comes directly out. Like, a bunch of papers just fall to the ground. You're like, fuck, I didn't do it. Trying to put it back, you put
It's all
it back,
Porkchop's fault.
and
And it falls
half of
apart
it
even
breaks
more.
and collapses. So now it's like on its side now.
Too strong for my.
You get another drawer, look at another drawer, and pull it up, and it looks to be like you can semi make out names and writing on it. It's orange and faded with the ink.
Okay.
You make out just a couple names. One is the fuck. First one was Vinius. Vinius is the only name you can see.
How do you spell it? Vinius? V-I-N-E-U-S? Vinius.
Is it Phineas or Vin?
Or firm.
Vinius.
Like-
As in
Which one is it?
Venmo, Venmo, Vinius,
Yes.
Victor.
Heck.
Shit. Oh,
V was different. V.
Yeah, the van. Go to the van. Down by the river.
T-
36 years old. I am divorced.
You know, it's kind of sad to think back now. Like, if we were to watch that now, it's like 6 years off for me. I could be in the van down by the river in 6 years.
I plan on being. I plan on being in a van by every bit. I plan on being.
Sitting on
In
the
the river
underwear,
down
eating
by
vanilla
Vans.
wafers.
Listen, Nilla wafers are like good, especially
Nilla
with,
wafers.
with banana pudding.
Never wafers with banana pudding.
So Vinius with a V.
I'm just wondering if it's V-I-N-E-U-S?
So, Vinius.
G-I-N-N-E-A-S, I
Possibly.
believe.
It's however they're having it spelled.
If we're spelling it like Phineas, that would be correct.
It could be E-A-S.
Oh! That's okay.
Us.
On the floor.
Straight to the point. Vilnius. Okay, so V-I-L. N-I-U-S.
V-I-L what?
N-I-E-S.
V-I-L-N-I-U-S.
I was fucking close.
Mr. Mark,
popped
because
up
we're
in
gonna
my-
I
lay
thought you
across
said popped
my
up through your
face.
sheet. I was so confused. I was like, what the fuck did
I
you
was typing it out. It popped up through my whatever that is. Yeah.
I'm stuck
Predictive
in things and things and
texting.
shit.
Autocorrect.
Listen, autocorrect's like the devil sometimes. Okay?
Yes, it is.
You like when pork chop, you mean
She was jumping in the shower, except I didn't come out jumping. Juan King. She said, Juan King is in my shower, and I was like,
Who the fuck is that?
I was like, who's Juan King?
No, my favorite one, pork chops, when we were talking about fishing, you're like, yeah, you meant to type
Focus.
caught and it came out cock.
You're losing focus.
Anyway, what else is he finding? I'm leaving it to him first for investigation then.
That's the only name you see as maybe looks like people who have stopped in.
Mm-hmm.
Like a daily roster of who showed up for that day.
Okay.
That's
It's
the
a
only
sign-in
word
sheet.
that still is noticeable. It's the most recent, but again, it's like half faded. That's the only name you can
Okay. Are there any more drawers?
There's nothing else of noteworthy.
Okay.
Scanning material-wise, there's nothing there.
Just the desk.
Nothing like there's nothing not noteworthy, but nothing that still functions.
What's the functioning, non-functioning stuff that anything that would have been used if it was.
Yeah, anything in here is not usable, just because of the decade of time that has eroded everything. So there is nothing of use.
Even if it was fixed. Magic.
Or magically, even mending will help us.
I have other means of doing that.
But nothing that will like help it. Fabricate will make something else out of it, out of the materials needed for it, but nothing can fully restore or take back time, as it were.
And that's pretty much it in the room then. Well, at least we found 2 things out of 3 rooms.
And one name.
1 name, and we got some
And
kind
then
of cryptic information from the
Another archway goes, and you can see into the, looks to be like the main church area from the side view.
Did we go to the room where you said that you thought maybe like the monks and stuff would have been sleeping?
Basically, it's all the rooms that were there.
Okay.
So you could maybe the storeroom probably used to be where they slept.
Okay. Looking around, where's there's steps or something to see where our next.
There's no lever that would indicate going down.
Nothing.
This looks to be like a 1-floor monastery.
I don't suppose there's anything like the house. Even if it's just stairs, is there anything connected to the walls that would have like that slider door? What was it called again? The death house. Remember the thing that had a little go up through?
Oh, like a dumbwaiter type ordeal?
Is there anything on the walls? Anything that would suggest there's other like stairs?
So
Nothing. The hallway ends going into the side of the main church area, or like where the altar would be, where they would go for prayer and stuff like that. That's it.
I'm thinking we need to follow.
We should follow the opposite of standing. Sat.
We went to the right, we went to the left. So
Let's go.
we're going
So-
to head over to whichever doors that Sat looked
So
through.
you're going. you're going
Reroll
that
our
way? Oh, okay.
investigative
So
stuff.
going that way. There, look, and you kind of see the same setup. You see that one of the rooms is it's bigger than most. It's about 40 feet wide, and it looks to be where they would all sleep. So there would be cots, but there's piles of hay on the ground. Like there is what used to be maybe what would have been like a standard simple bed. Nothing but a pile of hay that smells bad.
Horrendous.
Oh, probably. Yeah, there's been one of
I mean,
those.
just a bad smell, a strong smell of mildew from like wet old hay.
Noella, you want to go roll through the hay and see if there's anything in there? No, I didn't think so. Let's keep going.
And going there and turking the corner and going around. Other rooms there too as well. There's another wizard study that's there. Same concept. It's crafted like this, but this one has more. What looks to be more alchemical components to it, as far as maybe like an alchemist type lab. But again, there's
There's nothing in there worth
to,
that's been all just all gone. No, no stones or anything. No, the nerves are probably all dried, but just like touching.
there's maybe in the midst of it, there's one pearl.
That would be good for the like. Anyway, Unless somebody wants to use it to spell.
Other than that, and there's a couple pieces of ember as well.
Okay. Put those
Take
up.
'em.
But as far
Does
as
anyone
that,
not? Health potions is what Aerol was taught, and so is Amori. One has an obvious kit, but things don't have one. I don't think has one.
You have an obelisk kit?
That's not the one I mean.
I'm asking.
If she does, then they both have ones. It's just that no one sat down and actually made potions on them all.
I'm feeling a bit used to sim.
Sorry, so.
Okay, then,
I mean, it's quiet. Like
That's
ooh,
not-
it's quiet.
we have to wait. The only thing we can do is just quietly go through until we have to abide by that.
I mean, if we were given one, I just lost it.
Just put it in your inventory
Wait,
now.
obelisk kit?
I'll give you
I
mine.
just
Yeah, well, I mean, when we
I'll take
did
that
the
hit.
whole, oh, you lose everything in your inventory, they lost a whole bunch of
I
crap.
will
I'm
say
not
they could
remember
have started
all I
being made
have.
before then.
But you have mine.
Good. Now, we have 2 people that can make potions. Just until then, we kind of can't do that until we sleep.
Alright, where's our next move?
I did not mean to drop that, and there's a net 20. I hate you.
Last one she ever rolls.
I'm going to increase my investigation up more. Let's do it. 26.
Super investigation.
Right?
These
Like I
walls are
said,
made out of
you
cobblestone.
go in there unless you guys are going into the main altar area.
But there's nothing else on that
But there
altar.
is no sign of sound. Not even the orbs.
Stop.
Even the 2 orbs that he left behind?
The 2 orbs that are still there in the corner are still there.
Hey, see someone. Stop.
Yes.
Just checking. What do you see? How far are you?
I'm right behind.
She stops and just like.
And you see him just appear.
Like that. Nice. They don't see a damn thing, probably.
The best trick I've ever learned is how to mislead somebody thinking I'm going one way when I'm not.
That's good. That's clever.
Well, that's misleading.
That's actually the name of the spell is called mislead.
So is that what I saw the footprints going?
His echo went that way, while he stayed back in case if that one got fucked up, he'd be okay.
Well played, sir.
So, did you find anything of interest, or just the same thing as we probably have? Yeah, essentially.
The only thing of interest is what's in the altar area of the church.
Lead the way.
Typically where they keep the best stuff.
As you know, looking, as he takes you like in there. I mean, definitely you guys see what looks to be like the altar and tapestries that are well there. He walks back behind the altar to the tapestry that's hanging back there, and he kind of takes it, and there's a door, a wooden door with an iron band that has, you guys can see in Elvish and Draconic and Dwarven
They're in
common,
different language.
in almost every different language, carved into this door is words.
What's the word say? The bird is the word.
Once again, same time, same thing, me and you both.
The message says, if you seek honor or power, turn back, for these walls hold not but doom. In many vessels below, the darkness shelters a timeless evil. The danger is an infection of malevolent divinity. Our arrogance and folly forge this place into our prison. Leave now, before our damnation becomes yours.
As that they all read that, she kind of like. That's what Leonard said.
Will you be a doll and like take a picture of that and send it to me? Because I was thinking about trying to write that down, but my brain don't work as fast. My hand don't work.
And there's
You
essentially.
know what? I can't do it.
There's
You
essentially.
can't write as fast as you hear it.
Yeah.
There's essentially. What's the word? Vessels. Or something containing four vessels down
Thank you.
through these doors. But there's also a great evil, which is likely the big old red mist around Strahd. However, and again, she looks at Sat and says, the last part there are arrogances and folly forced the place into a prison. That's exactly what that death bolt said to us. When asking what their warning was and what they were studying is essentially this.
It's not what I was going to ask. What does it say?
You can read it.
It's mostly in every
And
language.
you can read common.
No, he can't.
And then she translates it to you in your language. For you to understand better. Or she just says it in common.
Now that's a good roll. With a 24, Sad looks. I think this monastery was unlocked to house the actual temple. Maybe this was a place of research where people were here. If this place was the prison, hence the emerald doors, and it itself is pure and can be used in such spells to create a vault of some sorts.
Is this something that and it's like, again, more echoes in her head, but very faint. Is this something that red wizards would do? Thinking back to like
I don't know about red wizards.
you will get an inkling on that. That's the thing that tried to kill the people that tried to kill Vic when she was a child.
But not so much, but wizards in general. Maybe if this tomb was their prison, a timeless evil is below, then these wizards and monks were the wardens to what evil lies beyond this door.
The only thing I could think of that's a possibly timeless evil is the thing that speaks to Strahd, the thing that protects or gives him that power. Unless there's something worse than that, which that would definitely be acid over our heads, which we know it's to go and take care of, but it's hard to think of something darker than that thing.
If anything, if this is what I'm guessing to be right, then whatever is beyond this door is so evil. Or whoever this Strahd is, maybe this is where this evil came from.
He's the reason why the sun never shows you.
Well, he's the vessel that's used for the reason why the sun never shines.
What's his name?
Strahd.
Does he have a last name?
I can't remember it via player.
Strahd von Zarek.
Zarevich, that's what it was.
I think it was Matchnik.
Then it would be
Strahd
Strahd von Zarevich. Vitch.
You see
Strahd
his
von
eye,
Beach.
his one eye just rolls in the back of his head.
His name
About a minute goes by and he just comes back.
Isn't it Wyatt?
Strahd von Zervich, according to legend, was the first vampire ever created. Thanks with the help of a dark and malevolent evil of divinity. So if that's the case, then these monks and wizards that were here have sealed these dark gods down below past this door. So if this is the office, this is the warden's office, then through on this door is the stairs to the prison. And that will have its own wardens and pitfalls that we must be careful for.
So you said the offices were for the wardens, possibly. These wardens, jailers at this place.
These jailers would be these monks and wizards that were here.
I'm wondering what that villainous was then.
The
Which
what?
is just a name, villainous. Villainous. I keep trying to say it the other way, my brain gets in. Villainous. Stop it.
Villains.
It's Phineas. Yes, villainous.
Phineas.
Yes.
I don't know that name. That name
It's
is
the only
not
one
come
legible.
from what I've gathered. But if Strahd's the first vampire, then down here, these beings were in here way before Strahd got here. So naturally, something. Is this the same setup as before?
We need to be careful of going through those doors to know what your priorities are before going down.
Son of a bitch. Has he gone this far?
Has her. Is there a name?
Oh, he appears so like he's just out there,
Just
spa-
batshit
like
nuts.
like he's spacing out big time, and just looking and just thinking, and muttering this stuff. Like, has his reach gone this far? And then when you ask for a name, the only name that comes
After it.
Belverix.
You mean the Belverix? You've heard the name.
Fucking what?
You've heard the name before.
I know, but player to player, I was like, what the fuck?
You mean the Dragonborn?
The Silver Dragon one, I believe, wasn't it? Silver Platinum?
If not, he was the founder of the We were there. And again, she's researching like scattered memories. She has it on the tip of her tongue, kind of thing. We were just there when we lit the beacon. That was his order of the platinum dragon of Argenvost. The platinum silver platinum.
I think it was Platinum.
The Order of the Silver Dragon.
Yes, that was. They mentioned
The
Belverix.
House of Argenvost.
Yes. What? I don't understand what his reach this far means, though. Wasn't he
In another world, through time and space, there is another. This place is just one of many.
One of many planes, yes.
Barovia itself, as he goes to mention, Barovia itself is a pocket dimension. It doesn't exist in a continent, within a world, within a planet. It does not.
I look over at Yurik and he's just like,
He's just like.
He kind of pulls out like a map, and it's very fucked up. Like a kid was drawing roadways to nothing. You see the world tree.
Yggdrasil.
What?
Yggdrasil, the tree of many realms.
I am so surprised no one said bless you. I'm proud of you all.
He kind of turns it and looks at it. Well, it kind of looks like a tree. What'd you say it was?
Oh, then my tongue, it's called Yggdrasil.
Yggdrasil?
Yggdrasil.
Yggdrasil.
Brazil.
Brazil.
Brazil?
Brazil. Yggdrasil.
Yes.
Brazilian alright?
Prestige robot.
Sort of. Well, yes. My travel, and he kind of pulls in his pocket, looks to be a compass, but it does not point north.
It's like
It doesn't
Jack
have.
Sparrow's.
It doesn't have markings of north, south, east, and west on it. It has many arcane runes on it, and it glows blue. This led me here.
We're trying to find an object to locate.
I'm trying to get back to my home, my world.
And this is where that Velverix is.
If it is possible that he has gone this far out here beyond realms, through what's called the Astral Sea, which in many words is a sea of stars. That's how most of the spells work when you want to teleport, but you're going too fast to see it.
Yes.
There are many other realms there. You have the 9 hells, you have the 9 heavens, you have the Feywild, and you have the Shadowfell, and then you have the material plane that we live on. The little dragon kind of puts his head down.
Aww.
Then you should specify.
There's this little.
He doesn't like a fae, not the fae. He doesn't like someone with a goat butt.
But
Like
this,
the
and back where I call home, is a place, we call it Wildmount, Exandria. There was legend of a terrible calamity that happened, of gods interfering that come down to this world, into the material plane, to wage war on darker, evil, betrayer gods. The war waged on. There were cities floating in the air, traveled the worlds, traveled the astral sea, these floating fortresses, not ships, but cities, flying in the air. They're all ruins now. They have fell to the ground. This calamity happened. But there were talk of legend of demigods protecting the divine gate in that war. And something similar to, I believe, what's happening here with the ember that's running around and how it's used to be a vault of some type. That it's very similar, and that's the only thing that comes to my mind. Something Velverix was, I wouldn't say a part of, but knows that had a hand in it in some way. Whether he was the demigods protecting from the divine gate from opening or making it open.
That's nice.
I don't know if he was the lock or key.
So you basically don't know if he
But
was
similar,
back.
right? But similar components suggest that what happened back then also happened again here. But this time, this one, it worked. At home, it did not. These demigods fell. Some went over to the other side, became evil, corrupted,
Fucking look at me, I didn't do anything wrong.
while the other ones are trapped as an energy source. this could be the same thing, but if they succeeded and trapped these gods, they want to be free. And they will get into your minds and have you release them. Beyond this door is a prison built thousands of years ago. These wardens were the keys and locks and doors.
So essentially, if they offer power, don't take it. Just like the door says. You're looking for power or greed or whatever. You shouldn't go through because they're going to feed upon that.
But this is where
Great, they're talking already.
if anything, we're going this route.
Huh?
He puts his hand on the door. A point of no return. Because unlike you, I want to understand and I seek the power that's here. Maybe you'll bring me home.
Let's all not just not do anything too stupid down here.
And he opens the door. There below stands a stairway that descends deeper into the mountain. Dark, lightless. Brings back the other two orbs. Back. Starts to go down and walk down there. Then we'll take a short break here.
Riff on those drinks and snacks, y'all!
We'll be right back.
Hi guys, it's Shy from the D20 Misfits. We actually got a sponsor, and it is with Dubby. Dubby is a powdered supplement, dietary for energy. No crash, no jitters. It's the be the better you with it. I'm a haunter. I work in the kitchen, and of course we do our D20 Misfits, our D&D campaign. With that, I'm a big energy drink user, Monsters, NOS, you name it. With this, it's not as super sweet. It's just right. We also get one of these awesome cups. You can get those in there. There is one, I believe it's green. With that purchase, you can actually plant a tree. So I would recommend go ahead and check out the site, w.com, and webenergy.com, my apologies. And with that, give it a browse, peruse. There's many flavors on there. Use the code D20Misfits10.
Welcome back, everybody. So last left off, the door there that read that message of warning, those who seek power to turn back at the malevolent beings of divinity that are here within the prison. Sat opening the door and starting to walk down with the orbs of lights. Do you follow?
Yeah, me and my echo right behind.
Okay.
Is it like one
Yeah,
person
what's
at a time
ours?
kind of walk? Is it two at a time kind of walk?
It's 10 feet wide, so 2 at a time.
So, smartly, who would be the best to go to set? Are we going to do the same length as we've done before?
Like the same one, should be good.
I don't remember how long it is.
Me and
Sibby, Echo.
Alright, then I'll be behind
I
Civinet.
thought you were.
Yeah, I was back there. I was towards the back.
I'm running the Drake.
Okay, so this is the front.
That's weird.
That's your 1 and 2.
We good with taking up the rear in the middle.
I
So
would.
taking up the rear, not taking it up the rear.
I would replace me and.
You walked right into that too.
Timber. So put me beside the bear.
So, him go to the back?
No, he's in the middle.
Oh.
So that's your.
That's not celestial.
Nuts here. I just said nuts here.
How long does your celestial last?
Well, I fucking say so.
I think it's 8 hours.
8 hours until it dies.
I think it might be.
Or is recalled. I'm sorry. Your celestial.
Well,
wasn't
it's
recalled.
I know it's concentration.
That's like if I use.
Don't tell you to fucking second.
I'll say that.
I hate this one. Some celestial. The creature will disappear when it drops to 0 hit points. Or when the spell ends. So if I cast anything else concentration wise, she goes away. It goes away. Oh yeah? Is that how you feel about your life?
Choosing
I
violence.
thought you were on shut the fuck up mode. Somebody said something funny the other day, I can't remember who it was, but they said they put something in silent mode.
It only lasts for an hour.
It's concentration up to an hour.
Up to an hour, so within an hour, the spell
Disappear.
ends.
I thought that meant like it took me an hour to cast. I don't give a shit.
No,
Take it away.
casting
Throw it away.
time is an action. Concentration up to an hour, so it would disappear by now.
Motherfucking recast it.
You only have 1/5 level
Still
spell.
with the youth power, Frank.
You only have 1/5 level spell.
Yeah.
And cast less spell doctor.
That's why you guys need to mark your spells when you cast.
We were never in fucking combat, so
It's
You still cast the spell.
You guys never rested when you summoned your angel for the dragon fight.
you are correct. I do agree with you.
Or cast your guiding bolt or whatever you've done.
And I actually did just unmark it for some fucking reason. But now it is remarked, so I do not have the fifth level spell.
So that's the last remark. we can do.
You heard that too. That's the fifth level.
Today, pork chop.
Anywho.
It's on the cover, fucking shred.
Okay,
Alright,
so
Porky Pig.
that's the order?
Y'all.
Okay.
Yay.
This hallway descends down stairs, almost seems to be endless. On the sides, on the walls going down, are carvings.
Would that be an investigation? Or we just all see it?
Welcome. On either side of the hallway, you can see elaborate carvings that depict the monastery above, as well as a group of 20 humanoid figures excavating a portion of the mountainside through magical means. Further down the hallway, the carvings show the construction of a massive underground structure, the Ember Temple itself. Further down, the carvings show the humanoid figures trapping evil-looking entities into large blocks of stone. As the hallway progresses, the detail and care of the carvings begins to degrade. The humanoid figures begin to look like the evil entities they captured, and they begin to attack and kill one another. At the end of the hallway is one final carving, hastily scrawled. In it is one living humanoid figure, surrounded by evil faces, all bearing down upon it. In one hand, the figure holds a hammer, in the other, a chisel. Beyond the hallway is a large natural cavern. At the far end of the cavern is a facade of the Ember Temple.
Yeah.
So I see the first one down there.
Yay, we walked down to death.
Which now puts us to X2. I see steps descend at the doorway. No. In the middle.
This is X4.
Let's say X2.
What's X2?
X2's right where your finger is showing.
Yeah.
That's the hallway, not the...
Not
yeah.
the room.
Okay, right there. That is X2. I see steps descend 10 feet to a time-ravaged hallway with arrow slits in the wall. Beyond the wall lies a vast spectacle of darkness. You guys go forward.
You said there were slits in the wall?
Arrow
Arrow
slits.
slits. For fuck's sake, don't pull a girl.
I'm just gonna run.
I just want you to
Your trapping thing would be real helpful right about now.
Yeah, I guess so.
His trapping thing.
He's gonna climb over with us.
No,
It's
it's
120 feet.
Right, well, zone it out.
Alright.
Do your thing. Trap, trap,
it's
trap,
like do the
keep
thing.
Alright,
walking. Is it a
Frank.
cantrip or a spell slot?
Thing a thing.
Spell slot.
How many of those you got?
Enough.
You've already used one.
I got enough.
Alright.
I don't know. If you want
So
to
far,
arrow in
no
the face.
traps are detectable.
What is it?
No traps are getting off. No sense of trap.
Magical or
What you doing? Are we going forward?
You
Yes.
can do that if you'd like. More than happy.
Then
Oh,
to
no,
X.
I'm all the way back.
Then to X4,
Pawns to X4.
which is straight ahead to the first line. There you go. Yep,
here?
right there. Yep, right there. A 20-foot wide balcony of black marble with a shattered railing overlooks a vast temple. Black marble staircases at each end of the balcony descend 30 feet to the temple floor. The vaulted ceiling is 30 feet high above the balcony. The walls, so this room you're walking into is 60 feet high. You're at the halfway mark, so 30 feet below, 30 feet above. The walls and ceilings are covered in an ember glaze. bleeding the gloom of a golden sheen. A set of amber doors stand closed at the west end of the balcony. A similar pair open to the east. So, this way, a set of amber doors are closed. This way, they are opened. Where do you
Left or right, y'all?
What are we going for? Are we just looking around, or are we
Who?
actually looking for like the?
Which your background shoulder?
I mean, technically, yes. And
Your back on his shoulder.
What's your background? Are you the
Folk hero.
okay? So Abel and you are going to be the only two that
So
are you talking about where I can remember where I'm going, time, and all that fun stuff?
You're talking about the Outlander?
Yes.
Hi.
Okay, but only Sivanak and Ryan know of the other thing that happened.
What do you
The
mean?
4 people.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty
The 4
sure.
people
Oh, no,
crawled
thanks, that's
through.
true.
Will be this side.
Mm, no.
So probably the doors that are shut to
We don't know.
or to the west are probably where you would indicate they are at. That group of 4.
The reason that I ask is because I can cast Divine Sense again, and if he can, huh? No, but I can use it 5 times per long
It's a
rest.
paladin feat.
So it's not a spell slot.
Um,
Well, the reason why I asked is because I might be able, if the door's open, I have like 60 feet, so I might be able to sense vaguely which direction we have to go to. If we are trying to go for the spooky booted dudes.
I mean, you also have us light up still.
Hmm?
You also have us light up. Fey, Fiend, Undead. We have a bunch of Fey and Undead with you.
Yeah, but I would already know to mark them out because I already am used to their
West and
energy
east
signature.
No,
So it would be to
West.
detect anything different.
West. East.
I get that. I'm just saying,
Anything
if
going off
anything,
my
we're kind of in the dark
front
right now
jump,
of a situation.
Well, I didn't know if it was going from.
We're just gonna follow, possibly knowing that over here, he has a reason if he's trying to find out.
If
that more people
anything,
will be
make
on
I would say make a insight check. Or survival check. You and Ryu can make those. Either an insight or a survival.
I got 17.
Which
25.
Insight.
which skill for you?
Survival.
Okay.
Yeah, my survival's at plus 12.
Survival wise, the door that's shut is probably where that group of 4 is barricaded themselves.
And that's to the west.
Yes.
Honey,
Insight,
Honey.
based on them
Honey.
looking up, seeing them crawling up and going into that broken portion, it would line up.
Anybody know the spell knock?
Door shut, it may be a pretty good guess that they barricaded this door as they might encounter something far. They bypassed the monastery and the stairs completely.
So, during our encounter there when we first met Sat, and y'all were in the process of bringing Yurik back, there was 4 figures,
As far as I can tell.
crawling alongside the mountainside, and they dipped into a hole in the cliff. And I would assume that we're going to run into them soon, or there's a possibility of doing so.
would you like me to get a listen to the door without me going to the door?
If you'd like to, I would assume that they would be off to the west, seeing as the side.
How far is it that way?
From you, 50 feet.
If you want an inch closer, then I him. But he has great hearing and sense of smell.
How close do you need to be?
He can go 50 feet by himself. You said it was what, 50 feet on his own?
And to the door from you is about 50 feet.
Alright, well, he can go by himself. And he can be my eyes, I can look through
Do
them.
you want him out at the door or wherever you
Oh,
let them?
you're sending your familiar. If you tap into your familiar, you go blind and deaf.
It's fine. Someone might want to hold on to me. I'm not going to be able to see anything right now.
Well, I'm right beside you, so I'll do it.
How close would
Sure.
you like your familiar?
All the way to the door.
See the door.
And all of a sudden, my eyes just go white. And she's just standing a little wobbly. Kind of like when you stand too long with your eyes closed. You're like,
Well, I'm holding onto you. I'm holding you up by holding onto your arm.
okay.
It's kind of like in. See, I'm at the
You're
point
just
where I've
watching
watched
from
enough
back
Game
when
of
she's
Thrones. She's turning into a warg. So, if you're using it, use your familiar's perception.
Keen sense of sight. He's going to listen to kind of like the head just goes.
Okay, you have the stats for your familiar.
She's not familiar with those.
T fucking he.
It has a passive perception of 13 and a +3 core perception. So that's 20. Do I hear anything good?
There you do hear the sounds of muffled voices.
I don't think I can hear that.
You hear muffled voices, but you can't make out what, but you do hear the sounds of people talking.
Is there with that, would I perceive any kind of scent? On the door. This door smells like beer.
Pine.
Probably.
Fucking weird.
That's the
Man.
power of pine salt,
Probably
baby.
mildew. Anything else in this place?
Anything lingering from the door, or is it just shut like a vice? There's nothing that'll linger out from the door.
If anything, scent-wise, the smell of young.
Young?
Young.
So there is minors in this whole foot.
You see her just deftly, like, she's tilting her head, and I think I know what's behind the door.
The scent of perspiration from a teenager is a little bit more distinctive than anything else.
I think I know what's behind the door. She's, like, obviously, it's kind of like when someone's trying to find someone to speak to, she's just, do you remember the circus? Do you remember about around the age we were told that they might
Yes, adolescents. I believe that's what they said.
be? I smell perspiration. Sounds kind of creepy. Sorry.
No, I was going to say exactly that. That's kind of creepy.
That's the only thing I can hear or smell. They sound a bit worried. The only thing other than picking up a mildew door is sweat.
Hocus Pocus is vibes much.
So,
I smell pennies.
do we...
How would one go without worrying them too much?
Yes, we really don't need to fight for possible deserters.
They're children, and they wouldn't be that up yet.
They could
I don't
end
think they have training.
But why would they be up
They've
here?
been trained for this.
Do you not remember why?
I mean, I got a dumb idea of what we could do.
How stupid. On a scale of 1 to I bonk you in the head.
On a scale of 1 to Noella.
What's the difference?
Oh shit!
What's the difference?
We're getting to a question. How stupid?
Cast Pass Without Trace and activate, and then have Thaumaturgy kick in.
You do realize I am a phantasmal wolf looking at them with bat wings at the door.
Hey! Are you okay there?
No, both thaumaturgy open the door or pass without trace so you can't see us.
Pass without trace gives you a +10 on stealth checks.
And
Does not
it's-
make you invisible.
I'm pretty sure you tried this before with the dragon and he still saw us.
A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions for detection.
She's just trying to roll her eyes, but you can't see eyeballs. She's just like...
or the detection for the duration.
Okay, listen. I'll put
Would
you
they
this
be
way.
helpful
Let me
or
put it
should
to
we
you in
send
this
them
sense,
home?
okay? One of the dragon's best abilities that they have is to be able to not detect with their eyes.
Sorry, just taking a...
Dragons have a blind sense; they can see without looking at you where you're at.
I have a...
That's why the big dragon knew exactly where to
Just
find
trying to
you.
look for you.
It kind of gives you
What if I just have
a
it
camouflage to help you in stealth,
and it
but it
closes its
does not
wings?
make you fully invisible.
Okay.
He's
It
going
gives
to
you a
pass
plus
without
10
traces, fucking eye
to
detect.
greater invisibility or mislead. What that does is misdirection to make
The
you
thing is,
invisible.
they're already probably on high
I can...
level.
I mean, you guys can more and left off.
If they don't want that and we go elsewhere, no harm, no foul. The thing comes right back. Instead of us going to the door. They have a bunch of footsteps.
Yes, I want to say that having 7 people walk up to them.
It's not going to be a good idea.
Yeah, so we don't even touch the door at all. We just go past it.
Scratch the door up.
You just hear a puppy whine. The wings kind of close back and it just sits up like this. And she's just tilting her head with the wolf. That's what they'll probably see.
Would this be a hallway then? Like, that we just came up there, or they walk like high walls and stuff. We sneak back, they won't be able to see us because we'll be around that corner.
You see a bunch of heads level.
Everybody step back, that way if the door does open, they can see us.
Someone else is going to have to guide me.
I'm still holding on to you, babes.
I pull a top and just like, and I see it. I see words and smells.
I think it's time to lay off the dubby.
Are you
Yeah, so I already did that.
within its range or whatever?
Yeah,
so-
she's going like this and going, and you just see her hand move as you hear a and a whine. And a pup.
I can
The
taste
wings
words and
just
hear
closed.
sounds.
You hear from a young male voice. You're not real. Go away.
Please let me in.
Can you speak through the fucking familiar? Dude, that's creepy.
That's
I'm pretty sure that's
You have
what
a
you
telepathic
do the
palm
same thing, but
to communicate with your familiar. You cannot talk through your familiar.
I'm gonna go up to my familiar then.
And I'm coming behind you.
Fine, do it quietly.
then the
Well,
whole
I have-
party's going.
Yeah.
Okay, quietly. Hello, Mr. Pass Without Trace. Can you make us quiet?
And I can do.
There you go. We all pass without.
Well,
Wow.
everybody can roll a
Stealth check.
And all of a sudden, one person just. Shit!
add
Sorry.
10 to your results.
I had a roll with disadvantage anyway.
10 to our result?
So,
Add 10 to your results. Whatever you roll, add 10 to.
I got a 20 with it.
What is it? It's,
Don't forget
Stealth.
to roll with disadvantage.
Doesn't
Sorry.
fit flight have
yeah, I know. I'm just
What is
trying
it?
to find my stuff.
21.
35.
You're fucking high.
No, that was with the 10.
There it is.
Stiff as a board.
Now I rolled a nat 20. I mean, I'm not going to count it, of course, but I would have got 30.
I was add
What'd you
10,
roll?
right?
35.
I'm temporarily gonna do something really fun.
Okay, so
Where you at?
32.
Sat has a 33.
I'm-
The three of us are like sneaky, sneaky,
This
sneaky.
is gonna be a little weird,
we're
probably.
rolling
She
with
just
disadvantage,
goes,
right?
Yep.
reduce.
Oh God.
I'm about the size
What's
of a
your plus?
child almost now.
2.
Jesus.
Half
Well,
of
we're
my
in trouble.
size, whether it's enlarged or reduced. I am 5 foot tall. I am Havela again. But no.
Okay.
Not a word.
Okay.
I keep telling you, this is not a good. Stop stealthing us, man.
Hello?
You're not real. Go away.
Drinks.
But I am real. I can't go through doors. Am I not real? You're telling me I'm not. You're not real. You tell my mom you're not real. I'm stuck here and you're telling me I'm not real.
I'm not opening the door so you undead can kill us.
But you're afraid of undead? I make them go bye-bye.
How can you make them go bye-bye if you're a kid? You're a demon.
I'm not demon. You demon.
So, I'm about to pick this whole thing up. I rolled a 13.
On.
She felt so.
Stealth.
Okay.
So you're
I rolled a nat 1.
She was like, okay.
I keep telling you guys, stop stealthing us. It does not work out for me.
Down the stairs. Ting, 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 ting.
Now I had a 5 on the other
What's
one.
the bang?
I saw her. I tripped friend. She not very good on her feet. It's funny when she phone go boom though. She sound more like Tin Can Be Kicked.
Frank, what is their emotional status at this point in time?
Like, scared
Like, are
shitless.
they frazzled? Are they angry?
Oh, I don't need to eat. I got food. I think it's 4. She's just really hating being like this again.
Goat.
Sorry, you're right. It's goat. Goat meat. I got apples.
Why did you get goat?
Big goat went boom. I make big goat go back no more.
Prove it.
Well, because
Can you guys move? Can I come at least through, please? I give you goat head. I give the
hang
goat's
on,
head.
I'm gonna come with you because they've already freaking heard me.
If you killed it, show me the pelt.
That?
Fuck.
Who had the pelt?
No,
Okay,
they
we
took the
traded it.
wolf's
We traded it.
pelt.
Yeah, we have the belt.
We have
Hang-
the pelt. They have the wolf's pelt. We are given
Hang
the goat's
on.
pelt.
She has the goat pelt.
Oh, I thought it was
I give you the pelt, and then you befriend. I prove
So I'm going to be like, if we can promise that we're weird people.
you. They're not gonna open doors.
Hang on.
Shut up, big lady.
If we could promise that we're real people, would you at least crack the door?
How are they gonna see the pelt if they don't crack the door open, big lady?
We don't get something
They don't-
solved and
if
they
they're
start
not-
cracking skulls.
Yeah, if
Just
I'm trying to persuade them to open the door.
What do you think I've been doing? I've been trying to
Quick
get the
clear, I'll
wisdom
break
to
the door
shut up.
down.
I got goat pelt, I have the goat skull, I have goat meat, and
Is
I
it a
have
persuasion
apples.
roll?
You can crack door for me to see, and if they come too close, I bunk them on head, make them go out.
Okay. Both roll perception. Or persuasions.
Perceptions.
What
perceive a door is here.
I know.
Now you roll that.
Hold on. Let's see
18
which-
plus 7.
18 plus 7? Okay.
I have very nice one.
a nat 20 plus 8.
Thank you for assisting, big lady. Even though I got situation myself, I got the goat pelt and the skull and the food and the. And
I'm just trying to get them to open the door.
She's like trying to stay in like
Because
a
if there's-
child right now. She's trying to stay like that.
But the thing is, it's like
You hear-
they're children who are scared shitless. What they're going to be looking for is a reliable adult.
And there's any of that party
Are you saying that in
players.
character? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh at you. Are you saying that in character?
No.
I was gonna say she's gonna look at you and still try to stay in character, like. We don't need a dog here. I don't even know why you think.
You
people-
hear the sound of heavy things being moved. To the sound of like maybe possibly this door was barricaded.
This cloak is huge on her now, by the way, so all you see is ears.
So it's you and me in front of the door.
You wanted to be there.
Yeah.
Okay,
As
yes,
the
I know.
door
And they're also.
starts
No.
to crack open.
Well, I'm just trying to be like, okay, so this is what they see when they open the door.
They see a lady with like fiery hair.
A young girl opens the door, peeks. Show me the pelt.
Bah. Sorry. Bah. You got the gold belt. She knows, like, you see, like, you hear it.
Doors just, both the doors swing open.
They be good, they my protection. Let's go.
Are you all okay?
And she just looks at you like.
They go in, they shut the door.
Okay, so are we all going in now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
The torches and sconce light this bare stone room. 6 bedrolls made of stitched animal furs cover the floor. Cold air enters through a fissure in the southwest wall. There are 4 standing in this
You want us close door again for now?
They
Just-
close
They close the door behind us.
Oh, so you hear bam. Everything just.
Did they like scurry to blockade the door?
Well, it's shut enough, and there's some stuff in the way to, like, start to barricade it, but they're not keeping it
Completely
fully.
barricaded because they would have barricaded us in there
Can
with
I roll a investigation to see what type of people these are, or are you just gonna tell us?
What kind of
Just
people
quit
are you?
jumping the fucking gun.
You do it from the hip, man.
Well, what's up done a lot of that?
Got 2 kids, so he's right.
Right now, in this room, are 2 girls and 1 boy.
I thought you said it was 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said 4.
No,
Wait,
never
no,
mind.
hold
I
on.
jumped the gun again, probably.
Yep.
No, there's 4, but there's only 3
In here, right?
standing.
That's what I probably jumped
Standing. Was the other one sleeping, dead? Sick? From dead.
I haven't gotten that.
I know, but it just. I have to pull a pork chop. You're good.
Look at me trying to
The
do
girl
shit.
who opened the door addresses you. If you killed this goat, then to our tribe,
Oh, good.
you do what you ask. It is a great honor to have killed the great goat of the mountain.
Player. None of us did that, but guess what? She gonna roll with this one.
Oh, yeah.
So I be cheap now? That's okay.
You need what's called the blood spear.
That sounds like fun. Big fun.
I look right over at Yurik like,
To Yerrick, in your eyes, these people are almost exactly like you, but not.
They're
They
same,
are
same,
of
but
kin.
different.
They're from different tribes. The young girl comes up to you, who one who's about that says that I am Astrid.
I'm Neb.
I am the granddaughter of the Kavani chiefess.
That big title.
This is Frida, and this is Harold, the boy.
What were the names again? I'm so sorry.
Frida, the girl, and Harold is the boy.
I think your first one was the volume.
What was the daughter, the granddaughter? Astrid.
Astrid.
Before we get with introductions, are you hungry?
Famished.
Goat meat all around. In her head, she's like, I don't have to eat. Oh, you want? You want? You eat.
You can see that Astrid's taken more of the leadership role of this group.
Let's go.
Frida's more keeping her distance away. She's the quiet one in the group. Then Harold is a strong, stocky boy. He kind of acts for... Right now, he's currently acting as the protector of the two girls. So we are the Kavani.
It's very nice to meet you.
So you are coming up here for
Basically, what she's saying is, what brings you to this lovely establishment?
We climb this as a rite of passage.
That's the one.
For the
I was literally thinking
Kavani tribe. Those are part of yesterday. We are this is a rite of passage. We need to survive 1 week within this temple. When we come back, after spending 7 days here, we are welcomed in the Kavani as warriors.
So does that mean you guys, you just have to stay even just here, and then so long as it's been a week and you survive, all is good? Or do you have to go through the whole time?
We have to survive a week inside the temple.
So you don't even have to move as long as you're in a safe place.
Correct.
I could possibly help with that. As long as the door is barricaded, I can have something outside the door. If you would like.
No. Spending only a couple hours still in here, voices, the evil that is here is challenging, to say the least.
It's the tribe's way.
No, but like, when are they in this session? Why didn't they just...
Bjorn went out to scout ahead of them,
Go
but
backwards.
not hasn't come back.
How long ago did he leave?
Dragon, Strahd.
Well, they could have come.
You say you scouted ahead, like, as in
Fire.
the temple, or back outside scouted?
As in further into the temple.
Why did they come in?
But nothing just got.
Well, they
What was
just
his
got
name?
ahead further.
Bjorn.
Bjorn. Write down Bjorn.
That's the last person.
Yeah. Yes. He scouted ahead about an hour ago and has not come back in.
Then we look for Bjorn.
He's the Bjorn identity.
Well, as we attempt to
That's
find
beyond our
those,
control.
I
Bjorn,
hate you fucks.
you enjoy water and goat meat
Really went out on a leg there.
Yep.
and
One thing. To your message. One thing.
Okay.
That would be the piece he needs to try.
How long have you been here so far?
before one scale just came through.
They said we've just been there for a couple hours. Watch the movie. Damn
They're the ones that scaled the wall while we were like going,
it. Timber, if you be so kind.
Watch the movie!
Sorry that the guy narrating the story has the voice of a fucking ant.
As he turns and looks as she looks 90 degrees, there's another set of doors that are shut. He went through those and hasn't come back.
Oh.
So that would be 17 this hallway ahead.
what do you think we should do, Father?
You should change your voice before you speak to me again.
Listen, I used to always sound like this. The only
I don't
person that
like
should be
your
wigged
tone.
out about this is him. And she looks up at Garrett. This is probably weird for him, not you. You're used to that.
Just a little.
She's just stomping a childlike foot. She's like, fine,
Just
but
a
you
little
guys
bit.
can't be scared, okay? She's looking at the kids.
7 people just walk through the door, ranging from different sizes and cultures.
Just say
and
7 people and a
beings.
Drake.
I think if they were to be scared, it would have already happened.
Especially one of them armored like a fucking tank.
Listen,
So you're armored like a tank. I got a Drake.
I am too.
Alright.
I
So
have
with
a
that,
problem
she's like,
with
"Oh, I mean, if they're not, you're not gonna be
Clank,
scared if
clank,
I like
clank.
get bigger,
Hey,
are you?"
Long story short, this doesn't hurt you
Too
out
late.
there, dude.
Nobody's here to hurt you.
She looks down, just like,
Yet.
You carry the pelt. By then, you are, in a sense, a high rank in our tribe.
She's the tribal chief as of now.
"Well, not."
At the moment, yes.
I mean, yes, it sounds very nice
Acknowledge
and
her.
sweet. Acknowledge you and all that.
to acknowledge
At the moment, yes.
That's all I've ever wanted was your acknowledgement.
So yes,
Is that what I think?
technically, as it now stands, we're among the
His dad came back from
Cavani
getting
right
open
now.
Cigarettes.
Navera's tribal chief.
The head of the table.
So,
Roman Novara.
anyway,
Romero.
Well, then I suppose what we're going to do
Romero
next, other
Reyes.
than the fact that I'm leaving my food for you because I really need to eat all food. We're gonna go find this Bjorn and see whatever horrors go through here. Just make sure for now, unless I will send word if we find Bjorn. Just know it will be more of a thought.
okay.
And we'll let you know if he's on his way. And if anything else happens, then I will at least avenge him. But I do believe we will find him well enough. All will be well.
In the meantime,
Yes.
stay put.
Basically, what
Don't
we're saying
know.
is we have faith.
Trust in case he does.
I'll be up there to their food to see what happens there.
Okay.
Stay.
And she just leaves the bag of that and brings in a water skin for them. Just water? Food?
Who's going into
Whatever you say that, no one literally chuckles.
Who's opening the door?
Door to the right of us.
Everybody.
So when
We're
I
all
kick
open.
that sumbitch open.
No.
If you want your
Don't break their door, they're gonna barricade it again.
Yes, I'm opening the door.
Open the door.
That's the wrong door.
Wrong door.
This one?
Yup.
Okay.
Okay.
Doors are nothing.
The walls of this 20-foot wide, 70-foot long arch corridor are sheathed in ember. The southern half of the hall is scorched by fire. A charred corpse lies on the floor here under a burned fur cloak.
Ooh, can be found on Bjorn.
Several ember doors lead from this hall, and 3 arrow slits are cut into the east wall. Floating in the middle of the hall are 3 skulls wreathed in green flame.
Ah, shit.
Roll for initiative.
Woo!
Once we get this,
We're dead.
Well, here we go.
Fucking doors and kids and more identities.
The boring
I'm in the spot. So nobody's not full of dead.
Yes and no.
Well, you never know. Frank could have rolled shitty.
But there's also the fact of what do these called?
Dude, it was like
Even with the green on them, what can and can we not possibly do to them, so on and so forth. Always that fun question with enemies. At least around this part of
okay, I know I'm asking a stupid question, but 25 to 20. Oh, just one.
that'd be a very sorry.
What kind of laugh is that?
Yeah.
Literally just me?
That was me.
Okay. That was,
Oh, that's right. I do have to throw another initiative in there. Alright.
Where the fuck was Sad at this entire time?
He's with you guys.
Being sad.
No, he's there. He's just being quiet. So, anybody have a 25? 24? Cool, Sass first. 23. Is that you?
I'm 22.
Pork chop?
I am 20 even.
Let me see my stuff.
Okay, so 19 to 15. 19?
I can't move my. Thank you.
And
18?
Uh.
What's your initiative? What's yours at?
I'm at a 17 and the wolf's at a 15. We could both get 0 for initiative classes.
Huh? My miniatures.
there we go.
Okay, so 14 to 10.
Ouch.
12.
Where are you single?
Huh?
You already went.
He was 20.
So
Watch the fucking movie!
So we'll have to have Tyler roll initiative.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tyler, roll your initiative.
then my familiar goes on his own initiative, plus 2. You had a 20, right?
Yeah.
And you were an 18.
Yeah. No, 19.
Okay. So you and Gray go at the same time.
My sister got it.
Yeah.
My sister got a tag.
The pseudo dragon. My Sats familiar goes at 19. So yeah, his 2 dragons are named Grave.
Alright, what's the initiative?
So it's gonna go Sat, Ryu, Noella, Yerrick and Grave, and then Skull, 1. Then Sibinek, followed by Navera. Then Navera's familiar. Then the Skull 2. Then Skull 3. Then Amari.
And wherever Aor fits into this.
Wherever it's set up.
Man, Sat fucking whooped your ass.
Let's see, that's the first time I've been the one going first. Huh?
So, there is our initiative, but we will commence battle next week. For our time is there, so...
See you guys on Valentine's Day.
Yep, guys, next week, Tuesday, is Valentine's Day. We are going to try to play that day, so we'll see you guys next week. If you're wondering about the hat, how it says wartime, this is through Dubby. It's part of their War on Energy drinks. As they go with their whole new line that you guys can see with their new flavor, which I believe you have. I know I have it too. Of their
Yeah.
of the cold. So big energy tears. This is a blue raz.
No blue raspberry.
This is a blue raspberry flavoring to it.
The jitterless one.
They're all
Right.
jittery.
So
Well, is it the
let me look it up for you. That way y'all can see.
Yeah, it was a panda.
That's not
This. So Or, okay. If you check on w.gg, you can look for their war on energy drinks, which is what W's doing right now.
I'm gonna try to toss it, but he's like,
They're tired of the big energy flavoring, profit over quality, and making energy drinks loaded with jitters, maltodextrin. So if they're artificial colors, dyes, sugars, and other BS.
Artificial colors.
We grew upset with these types of energy drinks and decided to wage war on the big energy by releasing our very own energy drinks, which are cleaner and jitter and crash free. So where the status quo is no longer profits equally, where profits are greater than quality, where quality matters, where energy drinks don't get a bad rep for being unhealthy and harmful to consume. And W says, will you stand with us? So they have their limited time stuff, which is the blue raspberry flavoring. They have a merch like this hat, for instance. They have another camo hat that has their W symbol of the face. I'm trying to think what they call it.
The smiley face?
They call it, no, it's called something. Like certain vape juices are called Sad Boy.
Oh, like, yeah, Sad Boy, Bad Drip, and stuff like that.
So you can check them out at w.gg. If you purchase, you can use our discount code called D20 Misfits 10 to receive 10% off. So if you guys want to do that, you guys can definitely look at that. We'll try to get a description somewhere. I know it's on our Facebook. But if you do like what you see, again, hit that notification bell, hit that, and we'll see you next week, possibly for Valentine's Day. Yes.
One more thing with that. On W's promo video for it, they have the 82nd Airborne and 7th Marine. So if you are a veteran and recognize them, they're meaning their shit.
Speaking from a veteran himself.
from the D20 Misfits.
Good night.
Peace.